won a lot more than he actually has.
Okay.
And I think that's the part that I'm tired of these people who grew up, these coaches who grew up watching Nick Saban and Spurrier and all these great coaches, and they somehow think that we're supposed to respect him to the same degree. I think James Franklin has had a lot of that. I think also Penn State fans talk like they're Ohio State, like they're Michigan, and they've never been that.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit. On game day, great prep makes all the difference. Same goes for your pizza. That's why I go with Frigidaire Stone-Baked Pizza Oven. Fresh pizzas go from dough to done in just 2 minutes.
Whether you're throwing a party or squeezing in dinner between plays, this oven delivers hot, crispy, restaurant-quality pizza right from your kitchen. Only from Frigidaire. Game-ready pizza. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, yea, through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Oh, 600. What's the O stand for? Oh, my God, it's early.
All right, folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts now with David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore. Live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
Right away, I'll bump me a through train, take it right across Mississippi clean. I was on that midnight flyer out of Birmingham, smoking into New Orleans. Somebody help me get out of Louisiana. There are people there who care a little about me, and they won't let the poor boy down.
All right, you 609ers, you know what to do. It's October. It's the 6th. It's Monday, so you move it, move it, move it.
Hit that collar on that. Move it, move it, move, move, move.
Hello, Buzz listeners.
Hey, Frank. Frankie, baby.
Sure, you're born to bought me.
Hey, baby, we're going to be here all day. We're going to be here all day, baby. I like this kind of party. I like this kind of party, baby.
I like it. I love it. Alicante flying over to the Golden State. The pilot told us in 13 minutes he would set us at the
Outlaw, uncensored.
Swing low chariot, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings and let me make it to the telephone.
Los Angeles.
Give me Norfolk, Virginia, Tidewater 41009. Tell the folks back home this is the promised land.
You got that right, kid.
There's two things you need to know. I'm the king. And number two is, look out, man. Look at that. They're coming at you. You see that? It's called karate, man. And only two kinds of people know it. The Chinese and the king. And one of them is me. You're the king. See, I remember? Come on out. A little honey and a little bit of Junebug.
Pilot told us in 13 minutes he would set us at the terminal gate. A swing low chariot, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engine and cool your wings.
Let me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles.
Judy.
Man, I forgot my sister. We've got so much in the vault over there.
Jerry.
So much in that vault.
You don't even know the gold.
I love you, buddy.
We love you too. I hope you made it home safely, Jay Bird.
I don't know who you are.
It's the Morning Mayhem Show, weirdo.
It sure is. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's Monday, October 6th, 6/11. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, you know, I thought it
Your
might
birthday's
be
right around. It's
your
1
birthday.
week.
Yeah, your
1
birthday.
week. No.
It's yeah. I thought I might step out today. It might be a little bit cooler. Still not.
Not yet.
Yes, next week I think we still got a week of 80 high 80s. I think, right?
I haven't looked, but I think
It's just
maybe.
this is like a late arriving cool fall. You know, it seems like we sometimes maybe had a little bit more. It's been pretty good. We got teased in early September. Remember, we had that week of bliss,
absolutely.
the awakening, and
It
then
hasn't been nutty buddy because I haven't watered the lawn in over a week.
Yes.
And so I haven't noticed any, even though it's been hot, it's been crazy hot. But, you know, when Bath Fitters came out, they did the outside work right underneath the shade of a crepe myrtle. So they did not have to go in the garage or do any of that stuff because it wasn't just unbearable outsdside. So
that is the angelic voice of Roger Scott.
Wow.
I'm David BAZZEL. Josh Neighbors producing. Good morning, Josh. How are you?
Morning, lads.
Everybody have a good weekend?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it was. It was nice to have a little Razorback reprieve, just to where.
Wow, look at that alliteration.
Thank you. It was nice just to have a break.
But Zach and his family came down.
I had to do my Friday night. 5, 6, and 10 for Channel 7.
Oh, did you really?
They did.
You know what?
Like,
did they have a
man.
coaches show last night at all?
No.
Is there anything?
No, I don't know what they ran, but they did have a coaches show.
I mean, would they not have anyway on an open date? Do they?
That's a good question. I think they always run something. If it's as long as the coaches.
I'll have to check.
It's a good question.
I'll have to find out.
This is maybe the good some old ones they've run through there.
Zach came down with his kids, and they stayed. They had something they had to do. So instead of us going up that way, they came down Friday and stayed. Meredith dropped her kids off. She had an event on Saturday, and then they stayed the night. So we had a house full. Love having them. Love having the kids in the family. They, my OCD kicks in, and I go, look, you got to make them take their shoes off before they come, and no jumping on the furniture. I did.
I did. Did they listen to Pop-Up?
Oh, yeah. I've told her, but I don't want to be. I'd rather be Pop-Up that gives them ice cream and candy.
Right. No tough.
So I grounded Meredith and Zach both. They were not allowed to go to the movie.
I got a busy show today, as always. On Monday, we have Chris Kane brought to you by Trader Bill's. We'll do some type of rewind of the weekend. We don't have a Razorback game brought to you by Hawks Home, so we'll do that today. And hey, got a special Monday edition. Caden Kittler, who could not be with us Friday, so we're going to get him a couple times this week, brought to you by J. Martin Law. It'll be interesting to see what he's got to say. I think Justin and them talked to Washington and to Wooden about the difference.
Did Sarge talk to anybody?
Sarge talked to Quincy. I didn't hear it yesterday, and so but it'll be interesting to hear Caden's perspective of because it looks like they changed it the practice schedule. No surprise, they're lifting more weights. But Petrino was talking to both sides of the ball, of course. And you see the line, the Oaklawn Sports line?
Yeah.
Josh, you see what it was?
I did not. I'm gonna
take a shot.
I'm gonna guess
12.5.
Pretty good guess. 13.5. It may have started, Roger. Did it start at 12.5?
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
it was
sure.
13.
13? Okay.
Yeah. If when I first saw it pop out, it could have been 12.5. And 69's the over/under.
Do we think that's about right?
Well, I don't know those type of things. I look at the. I look at I don't know if that's disrespectful or respectful for the Hogs. The Hogs that I've seen against Memphis and Mississippi and Notre Dame.
Yeah, right. That's not enough.
Yeah.
Josh, what do you think? Good line or not?
I think that's the appropriate line.
Right.
Considering, I mean, think about the last time we saw Arkansas go through not a full coaching change, but when they canned Enos middle of the year, and they really simplified stuff. They went on the road and played Florida. And remember, they came out and won that game. Coaching changes can be catalysts for change, but also I think after that game we realized that it doesn't, because they played Mississippi State and lost 7-3 following the Florida game. So it can be an energizer, but it doesn't always mask the problems.
Here's the worst ingredient possible. Tennessee's
averaged
offense. Yeah, every game they have averaged 40 points a game. Every game. All 5 games they played, they've averaged 40 points. Against Georgia.
Yeah, which means if you just go by the over-under, if they're averaging 45 points, then what does that mean for the Hogs? Do they get 30? And is it a bad showing? Is 30 a bad showing against a Tennessee team that gets 45?
Well, Morning Mayhem, Josh. We ask the tough questions for our NIL guys, so we're going to ask Caden about the offense in the second half. What's going on? What's happened now? 3 games in a row that just has stalled. Of course, you had some turnovers, which you can't do. That's
offense first half last game too.
That whole game.
Reading the article, you read an article on the retrospective of Sam Pittman, the names that came up, and I'd forgotten about Felipe.
Oh yeah, he was his first quarterback.
I
right?
know. I mean, but you don't think about it.
Forever ago.
Seems like forever
I think
ago.
he's still in the league as a tight end, right?
He is.
Yeah, but is he still with Atlanta? No, he's not with Atlanta anymore.
I'm not sure who he's playing for, but that was kind of always his destiny, right? I mean, he was never really accurate, had a big arm, and he's a really athletic dude.
We'll also visit. We'll do a little Razorback graffiti at 8:30. That I think that's been sold, Roger. That has been sold.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we need to find out who the sponsor is for that and give them some Razorback graffiti. Or graffiti.
Yeah, we have a new person. Yeah, we sure do.
Joe Cates told us the other day.
Yeah.
Pat Bradley at 9 o'clock, brought to you by Cabot Outdoors. And again, we'll hit the Hawks' homes. We'll find out some kind of. Listen, a lot of fun this weekend between NFL and college. Listen, how about I was 4-1, Roger. Bounced back in college.
Yeah. Grinding.
My one wrong pick. What was it, Josh?
Who did we talk about? We talked about Texas Tech.
The biggest upset of the weekend by far.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State.
Good Lord.
UCLA had not only have they not won a game, I don't think they had scored but like 25 points in the whole year. 42 to 42, something like that. It was
42. I think it was a one score, 42-37.
Yeah, it was wow. James Franklin, they're out of the top 25. So is Texas after losing to Florida. But, man, they just, there's no reason. Now, you see it was Neuheisel's son who looks like he looks like Neuheisel.
He choked up.
But listen, he had 2 days to prepare. That's even a worse indictment on Penn State.
Yeah, if I had showed you all a picture of Jerry Neuheisel and I said, whose kid is this?
Yeah,
I think you all would have both gotten that first guess, right?
Easy. That's exactly right. So that was the you had Miami handling Florida State, although Florida State came back at the end, make it a little bit closer.
Yeah, it wasn't really that close, though.
That's right. They handled it for most of the game. Gators beat Texas. We talked about that possibility. Boy, Arch Manning again continues to offensively. They don't look very good offensively. That's good for us later on. Bama over Vandy. That was close for a while. Josh, you said the Pavia. What is it? Pavia?
Yeah, he cost them. I mean, that's kind of what wins them some
fumble
games.
down there. That first fumble was a killer. They
had 2 red zone turnovers.
Yeah.
So they ended up losing by 17. But that was essentially a 1-score game most of the way. And I mean, Vanderbilt fumbles twice in the red zone against Bama. You probably know how that result's going to go.
Also, UCA won, and thank goodness because Butch Jones comes to the touchdown club today. Unbelievable last 5 minutes, 3 minutes of that game. If you saw it, I just had to click over there live, Roger, to see it. I think Rayner had just led him on a 75-yard drive to, I don't know if what did that do? Did that get, I can't remember what happened, but, right after that, they come back, and the quarterback goes 80 yards up the middle, basically. Right up the middle. Nobody touches him. You think, game's over with. They get the ball back. Arkansas State goes 80 yards again in, 53 seconds. It was as crazy an ending of a game. They lost 4 in a row, Roger. They were right. Is that right? Or 3 in a row? I think they lost either
They
three.
lost 4.
I think they were 1-4, and they
beat SEMO to start the year, and they played Arkansas, and they played Iowa State, and they
2,
lost the next one.
3. Yeah. So it was a must win. What makes today at the Touchdown Club much more
for
pleasant.
him. Good for him.
That
Yeah,
could have
yeah.
been a really downer.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, they I think they just sent him to
He's a sharp dresser, too. I expect to see that.
I'm
He
going
looks good.
with the Broadsword pullover. Not very fancy today.
Okay, that's okay. No, he's a sharp dresser, though.
But for all you Arkansas State
Good for
supporters,
him.
come out to the Touchdown Club today.
Absolutely. I'll be there.
Show some.
Oh no.
Clear. Show some love. But what about Texas out of the top 25?
Oh,
Penn State
too,
out of the
yeah,
top
man.
25. Holy, it's not even the halfway through the season. It's close to it, but
no.
man,
I mean, we're talking Heisman Trophy candidate at the beginning of the season.
yes, he was the favorite.
Right.
Based on his name.
He's
for the most part.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
There was some game footage last year, but it was against not the
Georgia, and he got run over against Georgia.
greatest, not the greatest competition when he did it.
So
Are you all? What's your all's thought about the criticism that he is going to take? Because if he deserves it, he has not played great.
Right.
But if you look at the number of games he started, what's their record? They're 3-2.
Yeah.
He started. I think he's only started 5 games his entire college career.
Yeah, I think it was too much hype we gave him on the front end.
I think he stays there, and I don't think you can bench him. You have to let him. You have to let this season go.
Well, you look at all the other teams that are really good now, like Miami. They have an old quarterback, Carson Beck, who I mean, let's be honest, had his struggles, and the team didn't like him at Georgia.
Right.
Indiana's really good. Fernando Mendoza's transfer from Cal.
All right.
Like all these teams that are pretty. Florida's not good on offense. So
Right.
I'm kind of saving them, but a lot of these teams that are good now, Oklahoma, John Mateer,
Yeah, they're
transfer
all
from Washington
transfers,
State.
yeah.
Like sometimes guys just have to get old. So I feel like we should reserve judgment on Arch. He's not the guy.
I think he can get better.
Yeah,
He's not there yet. He's not there yet.
I'm
the
saying
hype.
that.
It was the media that did that, not me.
Couple other things. Dion went to got blood clots. I got to go and throw it out there.
You explain your little average here, and you're not winning it at blood clot.
I just got to throw it out there.
I got the blood clot.
0-3 in the Big 12, 2-4 overall. They
not
lost.
having a Heisman Trophy
Makes a
candidate
difference.
sure does make a difference.
And a good quarterback.
It develops blood clots. Oh, an excellent
Well,
quarterback.
he took off his shoe during the fourth quarter, so it's obvious he's out there limping around.
Oh, dude's got problems.
Something's
He's
going on.
obviously lost toes from, I don't know what it is, diabetes, whatever it is.
The other, before we get in the NFL, the bizarre story of the weekend was Mark Sanchez, even before they got to the game. He was calling, I forget what game it was. It was West Coast, right?
Indianapolis. No, it was Indianapolis and Vegas.
Okay, so it was in Vegas or Indy? Where was it?
In Indianapolis, of all places.
So you hear it, you go, he's been stabbed. You go, oh, man, something happened.
What happened to Mark?
They come find out he winds up in an alley and confronts a dude with like a box truck.
Uber Eats dude.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think it
was delivery driver.
Is that what he was? And so dude says, I got, the best thing, he's got pepper spray. Dude, back off.
A guy like Popeye is delivering food and stuff, and he beats hell out of Mark Sanchez.
He carries
no disrespect, Popeye.
So
way to go.
He sprays him, and he still comes at him. So then he has to pull out a knife. And what a bizarre deal!
Isn't that who Ryan has a tattoo of?
I think he does.
Is that who?
I think
is
you're
that
right.
who that was?
I think you're right.
That weirdo. I saw him on TV last night, and I say weirdo with all due love, because I am one myself. If you only knew, people, if you only knew.
Also, let me go back real quick.
God you don't.
In Arkansas football, Great American Conference, Arkansas Tech continues to have a breakthrough year. They win again. Harding dominates the 450 yards of rushing. They held the opponent just like 70. They won 65-0. So those were there. And then NFL yesterday, Cowboys took care of business.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, good for.
That's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
I don't see
it.
Somebody's
they're
moved
over there
them.
on the shelf over there. Somebody's moved a bell.
Yeah, so
How about
Cowboy.
that? So you know what? They were mounting the comeback, but they're still 0-5. So
No more undefeateds. I tell you,
Buffalo.
I've never been so mad at a team like Philly. They're up 17-3. They've dominated the game for the most part defensively. Then they just go to sleep offensively. It's a worse effort. I was like, you guys don't even look like you want to be out there. Denver comes back and beats them. 18 points in the fourth quarter. And then last night, a great game between Buffalo and New England. New England looked a lot better last night.
How about that?
How about that? Hunter Henry, you saw Hunter Henry on there last night. And, yeah, that was a darn good game. And then tonight you got KC in Jacksonville. Next week you got KC in Detroit. Now that should be a good one.
Should be fun to watch.
Listen, on my Oaklawn Sports app, I've been horrible all year in college. Finally got to bounce back 4-1 in the college ranks, and then 2-2 thanks to the stupid Broncos.
By the way, I saw Ebony.
Well, that was my next point, Josh.
Pair.
Not just Ebony. Ebony and Ivory. No, Ebony
and Ivory. You and her are Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and DJ.
Ebony and Ivory.
They pushed me to the side.
Baz and I are quickly becoming that photograph of Marty McFly and his brother and
fading,
sister.
Josh.
Yeah, we're fading. I lost my left arm.
I was watching yesterday, and I saw y'all's new Oaklawn ad with DJ.
Yes.
And I thought to myself, are David and DJ going to do anything? Because Roger's the only person. I mean,
it's a Roger production. It's all Roger.
Well,
I have one word. I have one word. I think
that commercial was developed before DJ, and that's what they call it.
I had one word. We're like just like little things on a shelf.
They don't want you guys to talk.
No.
In the chicken suit. In the chicken suit.
That other one.
I want to take the audio off. That Blake Boland. I know you're not listening. Take the audio off of my comments in the chicken suit and just let it go. And Josh, in 1981. 1980, 81, maybe 82. Let's just put it that way. I wore a chicken suit for the Hot Springs Trojan high school team. I was a chicken. It was the height of the San Diego chicken craze, and I wore a chicken suit. I was a Hot Springs chicken for one pep rally. I slid under the pyramid of the cheerleaders, and you can't go any higher than that. I did that, and now look at me, 50 years later.
What is the San Diego chicken?
It was a famous. It was.
You don't know the San Diego chicken?
No.
The mascot San Diego chicken. Yeah. Well, I guess so.
He's the most. He was the most famous interactive mascot in the
pro
ranks.
Was he for the Chargers?
San Diego Padres.
Padres.
He was great. He was a comedian. He was great. He was by far the
big
best.
mascot. Yeah,
he was by far the best. He was so interactive. Matter of fact, he was so big, Josh. People would pay him to come to other places. That's how big he was.
He was the banana baseball team. He traveled the country. He traveled.
Red Panda.
It was Demolition Derby Day. Yeah, it's a San Diego chicken. It was during that craze. That dude was all over the place. You can Google it.
Let's hit a couple messages before we go to break. Don't be hating on mine and Tommy's Broncos. No, listen. Great comeback by the Broncos. Yeah. Embarrassing effort by Philadelphia in the second half. They deserved to get beat. They didn't act like they wanted to be there. They quit, and the Broncos kept fighting. So good for them. Stop pounding Texas. There are several other teams out there. You haven't even mentioned them, and Arkansas is in a horrible position right now. We as fans would be wise to keep our mouths shut. Listen, it has nothing to do with us. I'm just talking about Texas, man. Listen, we can talk about anybody we want to.
Damn right.
Sports. It's a sports radio show, and Texas just lost to Florida.
We can't talk about anybody.
You guys see the UMass game this weekend? That's a big one.
Believe me. You don't think we don't know about the Razorbacks? Forget about it.
You had the basketball matchup on inter-squad game. I guess it was inter-squad game. They did dunk contest. Did you see what happened? The big dunk. Did you hear what happened, Josh?
With the team?
Brazil jumped over the 7-footer. Brazil jumped over the big white 7-footer for the Razorbacks.
Was their hand involved?
Was there what?
Did he use the hand to guide him over?
I think he did. I think you have to.
All right.
But it was still, it's like, wait a minute. Brazil's almost 7 foot. This dude's 7 foot. And he goes over the top.
Why is that not on every sports channel?
I know. The only video I've seen of is some dude up in the stands way off. It's like, come on, man.
So I remember, speaking of that, I remember when Blake Griffin jumped over a Kia?
Yeah.
So my dad, I remember watching that. My dad was like, he went over the hood, not very impressive.
Yes.
You ever go outside, like, look at the hood of a Kia?
No.
And you're like, or just any car at all.
Yeah,
it's
like, pretty darn impressive.
You're like, man, that's still pretty, impressive. So I'm not trying to knock Brazil, is my point here.
Yes.
If you cleared a 7-footer with hand or no hand, still very impressive.
Here's Los Angeles, Chris from Springdale. Here's Rebecca, Los Angeles.
Hey, when are we up there? Speaking of Chris from Springdale, aren't we up there soon?
I am going up there for a Thursday night book reveal for the Razorback Cookbook that I'm in, and then I'm doing the show Friday morning, but you're probably staying here.
I'm not going. Was that the foundation thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought.
If you want to go, you're more than welcome.
No, I appreciate it. What?
Someone says, good morning, fellas. Tennessee had a bye week like we did. Who's more prepared? I think it's obviously much more of an advantage to Tennessee because they're in their regular routine.
I think we're more prepared.
Oh, you think so?
You know what? You know what? More prepared. I just do. If there was ever going to be a preparedness, it's the Razorbacks this time.
Jimmy Russell says, good morning, gentlemen. I'm back on a run that allows me to listen again. Very nice.
Thank you, Jumbo.
Ron says, good morning. Let's see. I want to get buzzed. There you go. And then we got to hear Roger's new song. What will it be about? What will be the theme with the Tennessee?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing.
Will it be a Tennessee theme?
Well, it won't be a Tennessee theme. It'll be a coach theme because of where we are. But I found out that I used the Tennessee Whiskey song. I've used that a couple of times. but I used the Tennessee whiskey. Zach was going, Daddy, you're using Chris Stapleton. And I go, no, I don't know the Chris Stapleton.
Oh, you're using your version of, the George
Well, the
Jones.
George Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, and I've used it a couple times. I can't do the Chris Stapleton. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got you. I hear you.
But anyway, that's what it is. We'll hear it when we come back. Why don't we do that?
Yeah, and the headband says Los Angeles. Everybody headband.
Hey, HB.
HB's leaving the gym. He's already got his workout.
He's leaving the gym. I talked to
got a
him
pump.
yesterday, and he concurs with Joe Klein on what I need to do to regain my gluteus maximus. Do that. I did ask you that. Yes, you did.
I think you did.
I did.
You just go through the motions
No,
of
I asked you.
your brain.
Listen. I ask you to go with me all the
Have
time.
I done a demonstration for you?
No, you have not.
That's right.
No.
Because I would show you the right way to.
Well, then you know what? Then I'm going to show you what those two cats showed me.
I used to have some pretty amazing glutes.
I know. I think you still do.
Nah,
yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. No, you didn't lose them in the Ozempic. I lost mine.
All right, don't go away. 6:30.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
This is Sports Center.
We're not even through week 5, and there are no undefeated teams left in the National Football League. The Eagles had a 14-point lead yesterday at home against the Broncos, who rallied with 18 points in the fourth quarter to stun Philadelphia 21-17. The Broncos are now 3-2. The Eagles dropped to 4-1. The Titans picked up their first win. They scored 16 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to beat the Cardinals 22-21. Also last night, the Patriots stunned the Bills, a 23-20 victory with a game-winning field goal gets New England to 3-2. Buffalo drops to 4-1. Also yesterday, Baker Mayfield throws for 379 yards and 2 touchdowns, 29-33 on the day. Emeka Ibuka has 7 catches for 163 and a score as Tampa gets to 4-1 overall, 3-0 away from home with a 38-35 win over Seattle. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Rain showers likely, and some rain may be a little heavy at times today. It's a 70% chance of rain and just a high of 77 here in Little Rock. A 70% chance of rain continues tonight, although the rain may be a little lighter, and we'll have a low of 69 degrees tonight. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and Light Maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Paid depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
Life isn't just about living, it's about living well. No one understands that better than Baptist Health. They support you on your wellness journey wherever it may lead. Baptist Health really is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Baptist Health provides a range of essential screenings for vital areas such as your heart, prostate, and colon, coupled with comprehensive and personalized care. They utilize state-of-the-art robotic surgeries to ensure faster recoveries and significantly less pain for their patients. You can always rely on the care you receive at Baptist Health to be delivered with Christian compassion. It's no accident that they are recognized as Arkansas's most trusted and innovative healthcare system. Their commitment to excellence is evident in every aspect of their service. When you need a partner in wellness, visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
You asked for a premium boat at an accessible price, and Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports delivered. Introducing the new Vexus Defender, starting at under $32,000. Unlike other brands, the Defender boasts an all-welded, high-performance hull, hydraulic steering, and custom fiberglass components that give you a stronger, smoother, and drier ride. For 42 years, our award-winning family business has put sportsmen first. Experience the difference at Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports at Hot Springs or Little Rock location, or on the web at TraderBills.com.
What's going on, everyone? DJ Williams here with the Buzz and the Zone. We are on the road once again Monday. You know where we're going to be, Little Rock Touchdown Club. Head coach for those Red Wolves, Butch Jones. And we got a little bit to talk about. Hopefully move things in the right direction over there in A-State. Also, Trey Biddy's going to join us thanks to Tire Town Point S. Talk all things Razorbacks, getting ahead. Start on the preparation for Tennessee on the road. We're going to see what Coach Petrino got cooking. Also going to have that Red Right Report thanks to UAMS Health Ortho. Now make sure you tune in the Zone where sports and entertainment come crashing together.
Always make sure to say please and thank you. Morning Mayhem is back on the air. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
Woo, pig suey.
We all agree.
This is it.
Coach Pittman.
Here we go.
Was a swell guy.
It's a swell guy.
Salt of the earth, and boy, he loved our home.
He did. Sing it, boy.
Oh, but somewhere between Memphis and Mississippi.
Somewhere right.
Well, the winds dried up much quicker than an August log. And in a rum coach is really risky. Who's gonna lead our beloved swine? Having Bobby P makes things handy, so I am sure that our hogs will be just fine.
There it is. Thank you, Dr. Jimmy Tucker in Ortho, Arkansas. Once again, a positive song, and I have been positive all year long. I'll continue to be for both the Cowboys and the Arkansas Razorbacks. If your kid got hurt on Friday night at a football game, and you're just now taking them to the doctor, you have not listened to me. They are open on Saturdays. Take them Saturdays now for the Saturday clinic at Ortho, Arkansas.
Chris Gann joins us now. Good morning, Chris. How are you?
Good morning, gentlemen. Wow.
Hi, Chris.
Hello. How are y'all?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
I can tell.
It was a nice getaway.
It was reprieve.
It was a respite.
It was a Razorback reprieve, as it was mentioned earlier. Thank you very much.
Everybody was happy. I saw a lot of friends yesterday, and everybody was in a good mood. And I thought, oh, that's right, because had a lot of wins in state yesterday. UCA bounced back.
Yeah, Arkansas State with an unbelievable
making
comeback.
Touchdown Club a lot more fun today.
Yes.
How about the GAC schools? All the GAC schools winning over the weekend. So you had all this. It was a winning.
Finally.
It was almost like everyone just took a deep breath. A lot of wins in the state, and everybody enjoyed a nice, beautiful weekend.
And you think of the teams that were off this weekend in the SEC. You had Arkansas, Tennessee, Missouri, LSU,
South Carolina,
and one more. Who was it? There's one other. Would be six altogether. We're missing one, right? Arkansas, Tennessee, LSU,
Ole Miss.
Missouri.
Ole Miss play?
Ole Miss.
No,
That's
they
it.
did not.
That's it. That's the six. Yeah, very good. So and then you had some interesting pro games that came down. Matter of fact, I think there were 4 or 5 games where the winning team had to come back and win in the fourth quarter. It just goes to show you. I mean, people who are wagering or watching it like, you've got to be kidding.
Oh, there were games yesterday that were just beyond understanding. I mean, there were 7 underdogs that won, by the way.
Yeah.
And then you look at how many teams came back to win in a way, like you mentioned earlier, with the Eagles losing the way they did.
They dominated. It was 17-3. It put you to sleep. It was so boring. All of a sudden, you look up and they've won the game. But Denver won the game
in a game that very few people outside of their local markets probably watched, which was Arizona hosting Tennessee.
Yeah, that was a crazy one.
It ended up being one of the wildest games of the year, which snapped the Titans' 10-game losing streak at that point. And it was in a way that was inconceivable. Listen to this. The Cardinals fumbled away this game when they had a 21-6 fourth quarter lead. They fumbled crossing the goal line.
I saw that.
In one of the most reckless and how does this still happen moments in football. That would have put them up 28-6. Then they fumbled an interception that ended up going into the end zone and Tennessee recovering for a touchdown. I mean, think about that. They got the pick. They went down, and as he was going down, he fumbled the ball. One of his teammates kicked the ball. It went into the end zone.
Crazy.
And then Tennessee, it was one of those games where if you bet on that game, you should never bet ever again for the rest of your life. That is your sign.
Yeah, and then you had the crazy ending for Arkansas State. You think, oh, my gosh, what a comeback by Arkansas State. Then the quarterback for Texas State goes 65 yards right up the middle. Quarterback sneak goes right to the – and so then you're thinking, oh, my gosh, what a way to lose it for Arkansas State. Then they turn around, and it's the worst defense I've ever seen, both teams.
Well, I mean, careful.
Well, true. Very good point. Well, I've seen some bad defense this year.
Yeah, right. This weekend.
It was just like, but I'll tell you that the quarterback for Arkansas State, man, he was a gamer.
340 total yards,
Boy,
4
Butch
total
Jones
touchdowns.
needed that one badly.
It's also cool that they've been able to keep that connection of Rayner and Rucker together.
Yeah,
because
Rucker's
those guys
good
are
too.
both
Yeah,
types of players that would go on to play somewhere else, and I think they've been together for 3 years now. That tandem has.
I tell you, defense. These prevent defenses and these loose defenses, and
they don't have the personnel to play.
Keeping them in front of you just gives up just massive yardage.
You play red
20,
zone roulette.
30. Yeah,
It's
it's just like, oh my gosh.
From the 501, I went and I think I double checked just to make sure that I knew what I was talking about. Memphis is the first team to be bowl eligible.
So I watched that game. That was one of my
Mm.
picks this week. They're a good looking team, man. I like watching them.
6-0 already.
They play hard on defense, and they got that quarterback they have is legit. He's a good player. So. They have been outstanding this year, and I think they're ranked number 20th.
They're right ahead. They're 21st. They're like right ahead of USF. Those are the two teams that are kind of battling for that group of 4 playoff spot.
Yeah.
Alabama and Vanderbilt were fun to watch.
Yeah, Vanderbilt has gotten so much better than what they used to be.
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
I mean, they can compete.
Well, yeah.
5-1, I think.
It's not even. They were. Yeah, they are. They're not undefeated now.
A couple of things on our D3 Auto Sales text line. There's really good video of the dunk on Hogs Plus Facebook profile. Okay, good. I have not seen that, so very good.
I'm blocked.
David in a cookbook. Isn't that an oxymoron?
Oh.
It's not my own. I will admit, not my own recipe.
Sure, there's.
But I ate it.
It's an heirloom recipe, though.
I've benefited from that family recipe.
Yes,
That's
that's
exactly
right.
right.
I mean, who had the recipe? Did your mom?
And my mom.
She
and
had
then-
it written down. Is it one of those things written down
On a note card?
That's great.
Oh,
That's
hey,
great.
listen,
best.
when this country was great,
You're darn right.
women were writing down their recipes on note cards.
Oh, my
You're darn
gosh.
right. You know what? Who does that? Who's the last person we talked about that? Melissa Qualls.
Yes.
Her mother had recipes that Melissa's son Kobe's girlfriend would come over and learn how to make cakes or pies or cookies or something for the holidays, and it was all Melissa's mom, from her recipe, and it was hands-on. I don't even think it was on paper. I think it was all hands-on. So you had to
mouth to ear.
Well, it was you had to do it. It was from experience. You had to make it that way.
Last thing for these two calls, Roger. The chicken is in the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
That's pretty cool. I know.
Makes
I'm
sense.
sure it wasn't voted in, but it's part of the display there. It's part of one of the greatest.
I bet that chicken came here. I would bet.
It did. It went to what was
Travelers.
it? Travelers.
Ray Winter?
Ray Winter. You bet you
Okay,
did.
that's
I
how
remember
long.
it. They
Okay.
did.
Oh, very good, very
You
good.
bet.
That dude was all over. You had the San Diego chicken.
He was so funny.
You had the Rainbow Wig guy. Was Rainbow Wig and John 316 the same guy?
Yeah,
okay, so you had those, and they were always right there. Great seats.
Yeah.
Great seats.
Let's talk to who we got first. Richard, what you got for us?
Hey, I just want to tell Todd Bass that we're always going to be a true Razorback fan, win, lose, or draw.
That's right, boy.
Second of all, I want to tell Basil what kind of a wonderful mom he has. I got to meet Mama Bass the other day, and she was such a sweet lady. She stopped me and offered to pray for me.
Wow, my mother does that quite a bit.
Yes, she does.
Did you? Are you going through some tough times, Richard? Did something?
Did
tip
she
her off?
sent something on your
Yeah.
brow?
I'm having knee issue, and I met her at Ortho, Arkansas.
My mother is something. She goes into ortho,
traveling
and of course
And
you got everybody in there hurt, so she's prays for everybody there in ortho. Yes.
She wanted to keep up with me, and I give her my card, and she actually texted me Friday or Saturday and wanted to keep up with us on Facebook.
Oh, that's
She's
awesome,
awesome.
Richard. Well, thanks for sharing
Very
that, buddy.
good,
I
Richard.
hope your knee
Thank
gets
you.
better.
Yeah, me too, brother. Hope it gets better.
One note on the chicken. By 2015, it was reported to have made 5,100 appearances in 917 different facilities, 50 states, 8 countries. wearing out more than 100 chicken suits.
You know,
wow.
he could make the expressions on that suit, that beak. It was funny just looking at it.
Yeah, you could
And
tell.
he was really good at moving that beak around to where it would make expressions and or make you. Yeah, it just.
Is that you,
Mark?
Baz?
Is that Mark? Would you mark the tape, please? What's that? Harley? Harley, good
Harley,
morning. Are you
what
okay?
What do you smoke, Harley?
Harley, are you alive? Hey, we heard you clear your throat.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Good. What's got?
It's just too damn early.
Sure. What you got?
Hey, I just want to thank y'all. Y'all did that spot at Arkansas Urology a week or so ago.
You bet.
I'm 58 years old, and I've never wanted to do that test whatsoever. None of it.
Right.
And thanks to y'all and my gut instincts, I finally went down and did the free clinic on Saturday.
Awesome. Good for you. They find anything, or are you clear?
Questionable. I'm clear on the nodules. But what I want to tell you, and y'all going to get a good laugh out of this, is this was my stupidity. I seen that, do you want to do the DRE exam? And I said, I'm thinking, great, they've got a camera where they don't have to do the old Remus scream. Yeah, right.
What now?
He did that. I went halfway over the table. The wife started laughing and said, release your butt cheeks. I said, heck no, I ain't.
He thought it was going to be a camera. He thought it was going to be.
Roger, he lost Roger and I there.
Yeah.
Then I heard butt cheeks kind of circle back around.
This may be the all-time classic earliest call, Harley.
Harley, you're going to be able to. Harley, what's your real name?
Let's just say George.
George, well, I tell you, listen. Hopefully, you got
move.
you got the examination, you got the DRE. That's great that they did that, and hopefully, did you say but?
Yeah.
Good. Well, listen.
But the 8 symptoms, I've got about 6 of them, so I'm waiting for all the blood work results.
Good
and
deal.
all that
He
stuff
didn't mind throwing out the modules. Hey, the modules?
Nodules.
Nodules,
Yeah,
modules.
yeah,
Okay.
Nodules.
Yeah, it's the nods. It's the nods, not the
I'm
mods.
clear on that.
Hey, you're gonna listen, Josh.
But
You're not
the
gonna.
other end.
Josh, that's not gonna happen with your serious career in the future. You're not gonna be talking
I'm on
nodules.
the doctor radio channel.
Well, the cool part, Harley, is that you went and got it.
Yes.
So now you're on the way to any issue. You're going to be
Yes.
fine. So you got it taken care of. Now you only
Josh,
got to get that finger once a year. That's all you got to do. And you're good to go.
Thanks, Harley.
Thanks,
Release
Harley.
the cheeks.
Appreciate it,
Josh.
He's a Harley rider, so obviously, he's not.
Josh, I want the highlights of that call
Well,
on
he
the
started
wall.
off- He called and he goes, "I want to talk about Ortho, Arkansas," and I thought he meant.
I did too.
So he
It's
said
okay.
the song of the week. I thought that's what he meant, and then he said free clinic, or clinic, and I thought he meant the
Saturday morning
clinic.
yeah,
He
I
might
did
have
too.
taken his
All right,
child
he
after
did.
the
All
game.
right, he's a good
And
old
it turns
boy.
out he got the exam, and also I think we should use that. If anybody's injured, we don't know if they're playing. I want to use questionable. What's the status?
Well,
Questionable.
he started first by doing a Basil-esque clearing of the throat.
Yeah,
that was epic.
That was a longer move.
Yeah, longer. Somebody said he's a longer, and then he goes, he was honest about what's going on, and he said, what did he say? Release the butt cheeks, Chris.
Yeah.
Yes, release the
All-
cheeks.
All before 7 o'clock. here
Release
on,
the
Morning
Kraken.
Mayhem. All right, do not go away. We're glad you're with us. 647.
Hey folks, it's Roger Scott, and it's time to talk about Sigma Supply packaging products. You've trusted them for your packaging equipment and shipping supplies for the last 55 years. That's a lot of boxes, tape, and stretch film, my friends. But guess what? Sigma Supply is proud to be part of Brady Plus. They are bringing you even more goodies. We're talking janitorial supplies, facility essentials, and food service disposables. You need toilet paper? They got it. Paper towels? Of course. To-go containers? Well, you betcha. Head over to SigmaSupply.com. Online ordering has never been easier with over 50,000 new products. And if you're really looking to score, text or call sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600. And don't forget to mention The Buzz because there's a discount for our listeners. Here's that number again for sales manager David Breitenberg, 501-617-4600. I've known David a long time. He's an honest man. FaceTime him. He'll look you right in your eye. Here's a little tip for you. If you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you got low-grade product, man.
It's bigger than basketball. The Hoops for St. Jude Tip-Off Classic hits the FedEx Forum October 27 as Arkansas takes on the Memphis men's team, all to support the life-saving mission of St. Jude. Get tickets now at stjude.org/hoops.
The Grove Hunting Club in Jefferson County is first class, recognized nationally for some of the best guided waterfowl hunts in the South, and their deer herd keeps growing annually. New this year, you can deer hunt in Arkansas or at their new hunting ranch in Texas. The Grove's 13,000 square foot main lodge in Arkansas can accommodate 50 hunters with 30 private rooms, a locker room, and a pro shop, and several private cabins and a secondary lodge. Call 870-692-3221, thegrovehuntingclub.com.
Injured? There's only one number you need to know. 888-8888.
At Rainwater Holton Sexton, no case is too big and no insurance company too strong.
Just dial 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
Hi, it's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge store here in Sherwood. Folks, if you're shopping for a new car or truck, I hope you'll come see us and give us a chance to earn your business. We have huge discounts, 0% financing available, and we'll give you $1,000 over Kelly Blue Book value for your trade-in. Folks, I guarantee you a hassle-free buying experience. And if you've had credit problems in the past, listen to this. We have an easy pre-approval process. Just go to FletcherCredit.com to get started. You can be pre-approved in minutes. It's really not hard. FletcherCredit.com. Folks, we're also still buying cars every day. If you got an old car or truck you want to turn into cash, bring it to Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood and ask for Chris or Andy. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Shop in person or shop online at FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
Hi, this is Ted Upshaw from Accountable Roofing and Remodeling. Let us bring our over 30 years of experience to your next project. We are certified shingle masters, licensed, bonded, and insured. Are you one of the thousands of Arkansans who has received a non-renewal notice from your insurance company due to the age or condition of your roof? We can help. We offer multiple financing options from help with your deductible all the way down for zero down for the entire project. Call today for your free evaluation, 501-621-0500, or visit us at accountablerr.com.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See Shelter agents Lawrence Forrester or Bo Beavis in Cabot or Candace Alford in Gravel Ridge today.
Tune in each week when Susan Irwin Prowl shares her Keys to the Weekend music events calendar with Justin and DJ. Brought to you by Willie D's and Big Red Dog Productions. Big Red Dog Productions is your gateway to music excellence in Central Arkansas and beyond. Visit entertainersguide.com to see the weekly calendar and submit your shows.
Your morning drive will never be the same with Morning Mayhem on the radio, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
First down, Rayner keeps it himself, dives forward, Rayner into the end zone, touchdown! Sets up a game winner. Good with 6 seconds to go.
Man, he made it look easy. Wow, he's cool under pressure. I think he's going to have most of the records, I would think, at ASU. It is 6:52. Glad you're with us. Chris Kane is here, brought to you by Trader Bill's.
Good morning.
We're doing a show at Trader Bill's coming up. Yeah, coming up soon. I think next week. I think it's a busy week next week. We got the State Fair starting Friday.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we'll be there next week amongst other places. Here are some messages. In the last step, this is so good. Our listeners are so smart and creative. Is the last step in Bazzel's recipe. Now enjoy your meal in bed. Yeah. So now we know. Now we know why Baz is so successful.
Oh my gosh, cooking in bed with David Bazzel.
Now we know why Baz is so successful. The prayers of a godly mother are priceless. That is correct. Here's one. Enjoy hearing Chris Kane. That's from Will.
Thank you.
Chris from San Diego says, and this is interesting. I read an article in one of the Razorback Online publications this weekend, and it said Hunter Yurchek is taking a job at the SEC with his buddy Sankey. Any truth in that, and when can we get rid of him? Trey Schapp broke this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he did.
And said that he had sources that said that Yurchek was pursuing aggressively that associate commissioner spot in the SEC office. So
that'd be a great job for him.
Well,
I'm not being sarcastic.
It gets him out of the rat race, and I think he positions him in case Sankey, moves to another, maybe something bigger. Maybe if the two conferences, Big Ten and the SEC come together or whatever, you just give Sankey to where. And Hunter's probably tired of all this. He's doing this.
He's tired of it.
Now he'd probably take a pay cut to a certain degree. But
but there's just certain quality of life stuff.
Well, he's been tied to other job rumors. I don't think anyone would be surprised if he left.
Today, we got a buddy in St. Louis, who was
said that
talking
too.
about the grumblings of Penn State
How about
wanting drink.
How about that? You heard that?
Yeah.
Drinkwitz. That somehow his name is.
Would James Franklin be a candidate you guys would be interested in?
I don't think so.
I saw this week that whoever the interim coach is at UCLA now has as many wins against
top 10.
AP top 10 teams. The Big
Oh
Ten
my
as James
God,
Franklin
that
does.
is horrible. How many years has he been at Penn State?
Too many.
8.
Are there any schools pursuing Sam Pittman for head coach?
Now here's the other thing. Franklin has I think a ridiculous
buyout.
by $50 million or something insane. Yeah.
I will say,
it's
there's
insane.
a certain amount of hey, if you're a Penn State fan, you do consistently win 10 games. This was a team they expected to pop.
It's horrible.
And go from 10 to 12, and it's not popping. So I understand why they're upset, but if you're a Penn State fan, can you hope for better than 10 wins a season?
They haven't been able to do it. Penn State was a 25-point favorite.
What?
I look at the
You
score.
had 'em, didn't you?
I had him. I look at the score.
That's why he's so mad.
It's 27-7 in the first half. I'm like, what in the
The
world?
best part is
And then they came back.
Baz is dialed into Marshall versus Tennessee. He's like, you guys watch this on ESPN Plus?
I know.
This is ridiculous.
I know, exactly. Roger, today is National Coaches Day, so thank your coach out there if you like him. National Plus Size.
If you like him.
Yes, National Plus Size Appreciation Day.
I like plus size women
Yeah,
too.
listen, and I'm a plus size man. It's all good.
Well, I ain't thinking about it that way.
This is for you, Roger. National German American Day.
Ach, der liebe Guten Herren. Guten Tag,
Your
mein
mom,
Freund.
obviously, with German descent.
That's German. She was German.
Yes,
She was full-blooded, which makes me half-blooded.
So
half-blood.
So it's also National Badger Day.
Badger,
Do we
not
have-
Bazzer.
Do we have
Badger?
Do we have badgers? Not
Yes.
honey badgers.
Yeah. We have there's a school that's a
We have
badger.
beavers.
Philadelphia?
We have
Badger.
beaver. No, I'm talking about real ones.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
no.
school
Do
mascot.
we
I thought he
have?
did too.
Do we have beavers? Do we have badgers?
They are
Glen Rose.
uncommon in Arkansas,
Okay, I
with
didn't think-
populations concentrated in the northwestern and northeastern parts
See how
of the
quick that
state,
was?
especially
have
in
them.
areas of sandy soils and open grass.
Sandy soils.
Sandy soils.
Isn't that a new recruit?
Yeah, of course, the honey badger is the baddest of the badgers.
Yes.
And then we
When
think
you see that honey badger on
greatest video ever when that video came out 10 years
with
ago.
that cobra.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
one's
yeah.
in a pit and all that, and the badger is
Nobody
Doesn't
knew.
Give.
Nobody knew.
Nobody knew that the
Nobody
badger
knew.
was
Who's gonna
indestructible.
know?
Indestructible.
Who's gonna know? It's
You know
indestructible.
what? Because the guy who was doing the narration said,
Yeah.
"Badgers don't give up."
Yeah,
Like,
He
that's
don't.
right.
He don't.
That's
And
right.
then he may fall asleep for a minute or two,
He's back
but
up.
he comes back up. He's like Mike Myers.
and that came out before Honey Badger at LSU did. But
It felt like they were so close.
it was,
in
but
time.
it did. It was perfect match.
Space-time continuum.
Aren't there more?
In slow motion.
Oh, here it is.
It's pretty badass. Look, it runs all over the place. Oh, the honey badgers are just crazy. The honey badger has been referred to by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most fearless animal in all of the animal kingdom. It really doesn't give a shit. It just takes what it wants. They have no regard for any other animal whatsoever. The honey badger doesn't care. It's getting stung like 1,000 times. It doesn't give a shit.
That was one of the greatest videos ever.
that
No one
brings
knew.
me back.
No one knew about the honey badger.
The great days of YouTube right there.
It was.
It
It was
really
the
it was
beginning.
back when YouTube was great. Wow.
All right, in addition to having Chris Kane, no Bill Vickery today, but we got Caden Killer, the starting center for the Razorbacks, to give us a little bit of the transition that's happened between Sam Pittman and Bobby Petrino. That's coming up at 8 o'clock, brought to you by J. Martin Law. We got a little recap, a little weekend recap.
I'm ready.
We got it today.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, don't
it was
go
a
away.
happy one.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock.
Spring is almost over and the summer's coming. The days are getting long. I've waited all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. And it don't matter.
champion of what?
1037 The Buzz, your world champions of sports radio.
Don't get me wrong.
KABZ Little Rock.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
If you need a new garage door, this could be your lucky day. Entries are open now for the $5,000 garage door sweepstakes with Overhead Door Company of Little Rock. A winner will be chosen at random to receive $5,000 towards new garage doors and openers of their choice. Deadline to enter is the end of the month to win the $5,000 sweepstakes with Overhead Door Company of Little Rock. Enter now at overheaddooroflittlerock.com.
Don't get sidetracked.
That man is playing Galaga.
We'll keep you on course.
Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
103 The Buzz.
The city of Little Rock is preparing for National Night Out tomorrow. This yearly event celebrates community while pushing for progress in the city. Mayor Frank Scott Jr., Little Rock Police, the city board, and housing and neighborhood programs will be in attendance. They will be there to build relationships and learn what the community needs. There will be lots of food, games, and door prizes at each of the 4 city-managed locations. This event will start at 5 p.m. and end at 8 p.m. And just a reminder, your property taxes are due next week. You can pay online at the Arkansas Department of Finance and Administration's website. People can also find ways to pay by contacting your county's tax collector's website. Mark those calendars. Payments are due Wednesday, October 15th. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Coach Kevin Kelly gets in the zone every Wednesday, presented by the Hatcher Agency, the top producer for health insurance in Arkansas for 35 consecutive years.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Cloudy and cooler today with a 70% chance of rain in central Arkansas. Little Rock will have a high temperature of only 77 degrees. Still a 70% chance of rain showers tonight, although the rain may be a little more sporadic and maybe a little lighter tonight. Overnight will drop down to 69 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Listen up as Monte Harrison joins Drive Time Sports each week courtesy of Absolute Roofing and Construction for your business or home, covering the state one roof at a time. Call Tiger Lee for your free estimate, 501-380-5543. That's 501-380-5543.
Hey, it's David BAZZEL from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years, and I can vouch for the outstanding work they do. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. And get this, they've had over 2 million installs of fantastic showers and tubs across the South, with thousands of those coming right here in the natural state. At Bath Fitter, they are the manufacturer, installer, and service provider. No subcontractors involved in the process. All are employees of the company, so they own the entire process. Right now, they have an amazing offer. 0 down, 0 payments, 0 interest for 12 months. They understand that families are struggling with high prices, so they are making this special offer to help. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them BAZZEL sent you.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
The 2025 Arkansas State Fair Concert Series is here. We're turning up the volume October 11th at 7 p.m. at Barton Coliseum with some of country's greatest star power. It's singer-songwriter David Lee Murphy and iconic country group Lone Star. Double the music, double the country, only at Barton Coliseum. Plus, get free gate admission with any concert ticket purchase. Buy now at ArkansasStateFair.com. We can't wait to see y'all there at the 85th Arkansas State Fair.
He's a world champion arm wrestler and one of QC Kinetics' most outspoken advocates. When Monster Mike Todd severely injured his bicep, doctors recommended a career-ending surgery.
Well, I definitely was never going to do that because I'm a competitive athlete.
And he didn't have to, because the QC Kinetics Little Rock medical team jumped into action, treating the damage using Mike's own orthobiologics. No need for surgery.
I think QC Kinetics was a huge help in my recovery. The percentages were that I would never make it back to this level.
QC Kinetics regenerative treatments have helped transform, relieve, and restore thousands of patients with injuries and joint pain.
There's a pretty good chance that with under 15 weeks, I'll be competing for the heavyweight world title. Yeah, so I might be 24-time world champion by the end of the year.
You got this, Mike. And for anyone listening who's dealing with joint pain, the QC Kinetics consultation is free. So give them a call today.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
It's a tough time. Injured, and it was not your fault. Hurts in the pocketbook, too. Who do you turn to? Don't call a lawyer and find they're out of state or talk with someone at a call center. Call us at the Brad Hendricks Law Firm and talk to a real Arkansas lawyer directly. And remember, the only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. We'll work hard for you. Have for over 30 years. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Tradition, reputation, results.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Monday, we got a big weekend recap brought to you by Fleet Management Services, and we'll start talking about Tennessee game week. We'll get to hear from Coach Petrino at noon. We'll find out if there's been any big changes with the program besides the coaching changes. Also coming up, Clint Sterner will join us. We'll get his thoughts on the NFL and all the moves at Arkansas. It's going to be a big Monday. Be sure to join us for Out of Bounds.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
If I can change.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
And you can change.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
Everybody can change.
Here is David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, 7:06 on this Monday, October 6th. Glad you're with us. It was a nice sort of getaway from Razorback football talk. Had some basketball Friday night. Looked like a nice little crowd for the prime time at the Palace. You can catch some of the highlights of that on Hogs Plus, I believe.
We were loaded with family over the weekend, which was fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I'm just anal at some of the things that happened. But just to see those kids, I've got some great pictures of the kids. Little Oliver, I'm telling you, little Oliver Hale. That boy, he is going to wear a cast on his arm one of these days. He's just a little outlaw.
Today at the Touchdown Club, Butch Jones, which worked out timing-wise great with the come-from-behind win against Texas State. The Texas State team that had been pretty darn good this year, and the coach for that team has been rumored as a possible coaching candidate for the Razorback opening. So GK Jenny.
Nope.
GJ Kinney.
GJ.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, watching them on the sideline and watching them lose, I was like, check X.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what.
He lost the game. He's out.
I was telling Baz in the coaching interview, I'd be like, this is all I want to know. Explain to me your clock management in this last minute. And there's no way he could justify it.
It was a bad look. It was a bad look.
It was atrocious.
Yeah, it was.
I like GJ Kinney, not a dummy.
Yeah.
He was in the last minute of that game.
Big win for Arkansas State. Boy, Butch Jones needed it. And today it will be. So if you're an Arkansas State fan, come to the Touchdown Club and support your guy. It will be the majority of fans. There will be Arkansas State fans. And UCA's next week.
Next week, yep.
Of course, yeah. And we've got State Fair beginning on Friday. You've heard Roger's song a little bit earlier. We'll replay that here in a second. But let's welcome Chris Kane officially into the show. Listen, and I'm a plus-size man.
What? For more than a decade, Chris Kane has graced the airwaves of KATV Channel 7 as weekend sports anchor with Steve Sullivan, and then later news anchor and personality on KATV's Daybreak Morning Show. He's the current MC of the prestigious Miss Arkansas pageant. He's guest hosted every show on the Buzz, and he's an expert on solar power. But today, it's all about Mayhem. Brought to you by Trader Bills. Check out their new line of pontoon boats in Hot Springs and off I-30 in Little Rock, and get out on the water.
Officially, welcome to you, Chris.
Good morning, and thanks to Trader Bills. We are starting to make that move from summer boating season to now we're getting into the fall. It's time to winterize your summer boat, and it's time to get on a new duck boat, War Eagle boat. Go check out their Hot Springs and Little Rock locations and see which one fits you. Or if you're wanting to get into the fall fishing mood, they've got all your accessories at both locations and hunting accessories as well at Trader Bills.
I saw Chris and a lot of people yesterday, Raj and Josh, over at this new restaurant around the corner called Beignets and Brew.
That's right.
Beignets and Brew.
That's
correct?
right.
So it's Chris Alley and his brother Jason who own the Rock and Roll Sushi. And they anyway, so there's a ton of people there yesterday. It's right around the corner, Raj and Josh. It's a new breakfast, Josh. It's a new breakfast option for us. Right around the corner. It's where the old
tropical smoothie was there.
Right around the corner there from us on Revsman. Right?
That's right.
It's the weed shop.
No. It's right on the curve across from Pizza Cafe.
What is it?
It's called Beignets and Brew. And it's a regional chain, but it's locally owned here by the guys, by Chris and Jason. And it's got coffee and donuts, great little breakfast spot, really cool inside, great atmosphere, great service, great offerings, really good opportunity.
But Chris said, Roger, he said, it's weird to bring you guys sushi, if you will, at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Sure. It's like he's doing the Trump impression. Sushi.
So he said, I'll bring you breakfast. And here's the deal. I don't think I've ever eaten beignets other than Café Du Monde down in New Orleans.
Say that from where?
Café Du Monde.
Did you ever take a foreign language?
Yes.
English.
What did you take?
English.
Have you been to Café Du Monde before?
Yeah, you and I both.
Okay, I can't remember.
Did you guys get together?
Well, we've been
for the Sugar Bowl.
We've been there I've been there
a couple of times. We were there, and we had a couple of listeners.
It's
There's
amazing.
a great picture of us at Café Du Monde.
It's been around for what?
It's been around for
and their beignets are great. And so I think that's the only place they've got them here. Obviously, that's the name of the place.
It's not a common thing,
it's
right?
It's
not a common
Woodrow's
offering.
has catfish beignets, but those are more catfish meat with Tabasco sauce.
Those are the savory ones, you would call.
They're beignets in Little Rock.
Yeah, but they have them, but they don't really have. We don't have a place, I don't think, in Central Arkansas where it's one of the centerpiece offerings, right?
If
like
beignets,
this is.
or as Maverick would say, beignets. If that's in your name,
spell it.
You better be good.
Spell it.
Better be good.
Spell it.
It's BENIGTS.
On the
all of them are in there.
Oaklawn Sports Set, the Razorbacks are 13.5-point underdogs. I think that's probably about the right way you would start it out. I think, Tennessee has averaged over 40 points per game every game this year.
Feels low.
I do too, but I think you
kind of want to jump on it now.
I know.
It feels low.
Feels
They're
low.
a lot like I would compare them to NBA games where they just go through runs. So like the Georgia game, they were up 21-0. I think.
Gosh, I had a chance to win.
Right,
that game,
and so they go up. They'll go up 21.
Wow.
The offense will shut down. They give you a chance to get back in it because they're 3 and outs take like 10 seconds.
Well,
yeah.
And I wonder, Josh, what the line was last year's game between Tennessee and Arkansas. I'd be curious to go back and see what that was because
it was a home game. So I think it was
Tennessee was number 4 in the nation.
9.5. I want to say.
Yeah, and Arkansas completely dominated them defensively.
They did.
And so anyway, so it'll be interesting. Roger,
No. It was a 13.5
Okay,
point
it's the same thing. How about that?
last year? Yeah.
Roger, Trey Shapp and I will be flying out to Knoxville.
Oh my gosh!
How about that to do?
So you're flying to Knoxville?
Yeah,
on Thursday.
What's that? Yes,
on Thursday
so we can
afternoon,
do
Thursday night, Thursday morning.
Yeah, do some video about the town of Knoxville and some of those cool
history.
things.
Listen,
It is a cool town. World Fair was there back in the early 1900s.
Not the same World Fair. I don't think it's the same World Fair that everybody. Because I did some research on that yesterday.
Okay.
You mean like Air Force Two? It's like warfare.
It's a different kind of world. It's like an electrical world
I think
fair.
Knoxville could rival in Southern history could rival your Ole Miss.
Well, and then you've got just Neyland Stadium alone. Pretty darn cool. It was
On
the
the
first.
banks, is it the Tennessee River?
That's exactly. The river is really
what
cool.
coach of the Tennessee Volunteers was also a coach at the University of Arkansas on defense?
That was
say it.
Oh my gosh,
John Chavis?
No, remember he.
Yeah, it was Chavis.
Oh, I was getting ready to go. What's this in the Burroughs era?
Oh, sure you were. Yeah,
I
yeah.
just went blank on his name. Oh my gosh.
Former Tennessee coach Butch Jones, the touchdown club.
Yeah, and General Neyland. The guy went and fought in World War II, came back, and coached football
How
team.
about that? Yeah.
Coached before they left, came back. How crazy is that?
And he had a job to do, and he came.
He was listen. A lot of people. You talk about the Burroughs coaching tree. A lot of people talk about that Neyland coaching tree.
You bet.
A lot of great ones.
But
there.
again, it starts off with boom with Frank.
So anyway, the point, the Oaklawn app. If you download it, it's you can start playing today. It's a 13.5 point favorite for the Vols. Yeah. I was back. I jumped back 4-1 in college, 2-2 in the NFL. But I've got competition now.
You do. It's the ebony and the ivory section.
So I don't know what's going on. I look up in there.
App.
It's been me for 2 years, and all of a sudden, boom! I'm pushed to the side.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, there's ebony.
It's not even your whole picture.
And she had a pretty good opening parlay. She missed just one. Just one. And I can't believe she went with Texas. I told her yesterday. She was like, I know. She goes, I was sold.
So the common theory would be, is DJ helping her? I don't think so.
Of course not.
Because she did the betting 101 for women. Yeah, Roger. She's pretty savvy. But, old Baz, again, first of all, they bring in DJ, get rid of the old Razorback, the old plus-size Razorback, and David BAZZEL. Bring DJ in, then we bring in his girl. Let's just
actually, your
beauty over Braun.
So they have the top part of the Oaklawn Sports app. They have the specials.
I'm half.
Ebony was first. DJ was second.
And I'm like, it's half of me.
Then there was double Baz.
And in fact, it wasn't even your picture. It's just some of your picks. That's all it was.
The picture's gone.
Because now there's just a friend of Ebony's doing trivia. Damn it!
The takeover has begun.
Yes.
We love it.
It's a kiss like a coup.
Absolutely.
Like a coup.
We love it. We love it. We go through DJ.
Also, we hadn't talked about it. Major League Baseball continues. You got
Johnny Majors.
Yes.
That's who you're thinking of?
No, what Majors? It was somebody. This was back when Broyles was.
A lot of people are saying that.
It was back in the.
Was it Café Du Monde?
This was like in the 50s. This is like in the 50s.
Okay.
It was the.
Well,
AD,
Johnny was there.
It was the AD at Arkansas, I think, that left to go back to Tennessee.
Yes.
And,
who was it? It wasn't.
I'm so embarraed. I'm blank on this.
You should be, especially with Butch coming in today.
You got the Dodgers and Phillies tonight. Cubs at Milwaukee tonight. The Cub fans like Shap and Acree are. They're. This is such. Yeah, they are. This is a great time of the year. Have you been paying attention to baseball at all, Chris?
I don't
Josh?
pay a lot of attention to baseball.
Yeah, I wonder what the numbers
have
been like. So the Yankees
spots.
got hammered. They're down 2-0.
Have you all seen Vlad Jr.?
Yeah, well, I heard he had a good game.
He's 6 for 9 so far. He
Wow.
had a grand slam about 500 feet yesterday. I mean, he crushed it.
Bowden Wyatt, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very good.
Now, what was the story on Bowden Wyatt? Help me out
Before
here.
becoming the head coach at the University of Tennessee, he coached the Arkansas football team, or coached at Arkansas 1953 to 1954, winning the Southwest Conference Championship in his second year.
Yeah, they lost him to go back to go to Tennessee, right? And I think
1954 season. After that, he left.
I think there's something to do with a Cadillac in that story that he got. They gave him a Cadillac to come back or something. But anyway, back to the report about Knoxville.
Yeah.
I think I've only had one game there. I will tell you, I've been in every SEC stadium, every one of them. And Tennessee is not that intimidating because the stadium is not on top of you. If you have 100,000 people, like, for example, like Florida, well, they feel like it's a war memorial. You're real close. Tennessee's got a little bit of cushion around it, and it's loud now, but it's not as intimidating to me because it's got some space right now. It was the first 6-digit stadium along with Michigan. It was always Michigan and Tennessee. That was always for years. That was.
Listen, who do you got?
And they got a great
Jason Witten.
Yeah.
Reggie White.
Yeah, got some great ones.
Peyton.
And then
Manning.
Tell me when you think Rocky Top began being a part of the.
It's not as far back as you think.
Thank you, Roger.
Yeah.
King of all. I couldn't get that past the King of all trivia.
Not as far
1980s.
No, I think it was 70s.
Okay.
And the checkerboard end zone, same thing. Came in with Doug Dickey was the AD.
How about that?
So those are not old traditions, which that Rocky Top, boy, you talk.
Listen, they were singing that on country at Grand Ole Opry long before that they adopted.
We have had some misery in that stadium, and there's two games that come to mind. One is obviously the Sterner fumble. The other was Houston took a team in there, and they beat us 60. Oh, it was like.
Was that Peyton Manning?
I don't remember, Roger. I don't think it was. I don't think it was Manning.
He drummed us a time.
It was 60-something. I'll be curious to see. Chris, if you can find that. I think it was. It had to be.
Find it immediately, like he finds everything else.
He is fast on the
trigger. And now that someone says, is there a reason Roger's wearing Tennessee orange today? I didn't even think about it.
Wow, how about that?
No. I just felt orange today.
Hey, by the way, too, SEC soccer, our Razorbacks, number 7 in the nation, were down 2-0.
Yep.
2-0 to come back and beat number 13 Mississippi State. They're 5-0-1 in the SEC. Listen, to dang straight. Also, too, I was looking at some of Sam Pittman's by the numbers. What do you think his career record was off the top of your head, Raj? What do you think?
Obviously with us, right?
Yeah, this was in the Democrat Gazette.
Yeah. How many games?
66.
66. He was under 500. So
45, 32, and 34. What about in SEC play?
Wait a minute. He was over 500?
No, he was under 500.
What'd you just say?
He said 45 for some reason. I'm not sure what he checked.
48%.
Okay, you said 45. You said 45, 30 something. So
32, 34 was a record.
Okay.
The winning percentage is 48%.
Okay, yeah. I'd say 30.
Record of the it's 32%, 14 and 29. SEC home record 7 and 12, 36%. SEC road record 3 basically 31%, 6 and 14. Record in one-score games, that's the one that always gets him, 7 and 19. This was in the Democrat Gazette. Overtime record, 3-1.
That was his best thing right there. Now, listen, as far as coaches go, is he still young?
Who?
Coach Pittman.
No.
Now, he's done because nobody's looking for him to be a head coach, and even certainly, no one's looking for him to be.
Petrino's, I think, maybe a year older than Sam. It's close.
He is.
It's close.
And Petrino right now he's still good. I mean, his coaching cachet will take some sort of a hit or a plus in the next 9 weeks, or at least the next 7 games anyway, to
Tough
see where he
schedule.
goes from that.
Do you see how good A&M looked?
Yeah.
Mike Elko's really good.
Yeah.
I feel like
he's a good coach.
Because A&M is always like they're so bombastic with the amount of spending they've done, but.
Did you say bombastic?
He went bombastic.
You went
bombastic. He went hashtag bombastic.
It is.
When you throw out bombastic,
you
throw out bombastic. There's only one thing to do.
I know it's coming.
And that's not disrespect. Also know this.
What is that, Roger?
That the nerd alert is like aloha. It means hello and goodbye. And the nerd alert means, you know what? You guys just learned something too from the nerd.
But,
Go ahead.
Would you not agree? It's paying a coach $60 million to not coach is bombastic.
Yes, it's a lot.
Gotta stop.
The thing was
yeah,
Jimbo was like the hot good name hire, and then they went and got Mike Elko, who's just like a really good coach,
you're right,
and he's done a really just good job.
What's crazy though? Think about this: is that they do spend a lot of money. And they just can't get over the hump. They win, and all of a sudden, just when you think, they're coming, and then they lose. But so far, knocked off Notre Dame at Notre Dame. They've won all the games they're supposed to win. The defense is playing pretty salty. I tell you, Mississippi State's improved.
Yeah.
They're scary now. I was like, God almighty.
That's not
that's not good either. I thought that could be one of the games. Okay, we can, we still got a shot at them, but they're improved.
Right
Jeff
now,
Levy.
Michael Marion has his feet up on his desk, smoking a proverbial cigar.
Yes.
Go ahead, keep
you got to
going.
remember this.
Did you want to share something?
A couple of things to wrap up. Number one, Houston and the Razorbacks got trounced in Tennessee 63-20 in the year 2000.
Was that it?
That was it.
That was it. Okay.
Yeah. So Arkansas at that time was 4-5 on the season, 1-5.
Well, that's a bad game.
It was a bad game.
Well, who was the quarterback of that game? And was Witten on that team?
Arkansas, Robbie Hampton.
Robbie Hampton?
I remember that name.
Who's Tennessee?
Fred Talley was the running back. Fred actually had 142 yards that game.
Yeah, we could not stop them. We could not.
And
stop
then Casey Clausen.
Oh, one of the Clausen boys.
Yep.
Is it related to Jimmy Clausen?
Yeah, I think so.
191 passing yards, but Travis Henry was their running back, and he rushed for 214.
Yeah,
and then the other thing too, just to wrap up the Bowden Wyatt conversation.
Right.
So the Cadillac, the controversy around that, here's the story according to the Arkansas Democrat Gazette.
Help me out.
So Arkansas hadn't finished higher than 5th in the previous 7 seasons, okay? They won the Southwest Conference title, and they held a fundraising drive to try and keep him as their coach. He played for General Robert Neyland at Tennessee. They knew Tennessee was going after him, so they tried to keep him. So more than $20,000 was raised for Wyatt and his assistant coaches in a 2-week period prior to the Cotton Bowl, and fans presented him with a 1955 Cadillac. When he accepted the job at Tennessee, where he was at All-American, he took the Cadillac with him, and Arkansas expressed such outrage that, according to a report in Sports Illustrated at the time, the Arkansas State Senate introduced a resolution to serve as official criticism and censure of Wyatt for his act of faithlessness, disloyalty, and lack of consideration for the people of Arkansas.
He pulled an Eric Dickerson. He kept the Trans Am. Well,
He
you
did.
think you would. They bought it for him, and he leaves to go to Tennessee. He keeps the Cadillac.
So he was posthumously
What year is that?
inducted into the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame in 2015. He said after leaving Arkansas, he said, quote, "It was the toughest decision I ever to make." That was according to a book by Orville Henry and Jim Bailey. He was very apologetic about it, but at the time he was just like,
Okay,
goodbye.
listen. How big? Listen, we didn't have cell phones back then, and TV was barely around at all. They had censored him at the state capitol.
That's right.
The state legislature goes, boys,
sending a message.
We got to send a message to this boy. I say. You don't take that Cadillac to Tennessee.
Get a boy down there.
Wow.
I believe it's like when the Oklahoma State Senate named the last piece of highway out west from Oklahoma, like Lincoln Riley Highway, because obviously he left. So I think that's it's a similar move to that.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, the other thing I was going to mention, we hadn't talked about it, Raj. Bad Bunny, the guy that I'd never heard of Bad Bunny until Roger Scott threw out who was the guy on the internet who is the person who's got the most followers. And so we all guessed Taylor Swift or whatever, and it goes Bad Bunny. I go, who the heck is Bad Bunny? At the time, it was like what, 50 million or 100 million?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I Googled him. I don't get it. Is he just like he's awesome. What is he? Is he a rapper?
He's a rapper, yeah.
Is he a techno guy?
What's the most popular song? I don't even know. I'm genuinely asking.
He's got one with Dua Lipa that's huge.
Dua Lipa.
Cumbaya is the one that I know. Cumbaya. That's really big. He was the question Roger asked trivia was who was the most streamed artist.
That's it. I think so.
In 2023, I believe he was the most streamed artist in the world. Obviously got some notoriety from what was the movie John Daly was in?
Yeah, Happy Gilmore too.
He was a caddy.
Yeah,
he's really funny. He's very self-aware.
Well, he's known everywhere. But well, I say that he's known by.
He wrestled in WWE.
The younger demo. He's what?
He wrestled in WWE.
Did he really?
He main evented a pay-per-view in Puerto Rico.
But are his songs like number one, like Taylor Swift?
This is the only one we have.
Worldwide, I believe it is.
But what do you saying in America?
I think he's done songs with big American artists like Dua Lipa.
Does he ever sing English?
I don't know.
See, that's the thing. Come on, man. The guy doesn't even sing English song. Come on, it's a Super Bowl. It's America's game. Come on, man.
He was the most streamed artist.
I get it. I mean, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But
Where's he from?
He's Puerto Rican.
You know what? I hear this when I go into tamales after church. I know that, but not him. I mean, just.
Listen, I'm sure
there's four of us.
It's a beautiful.
Can we get some more chips?
See, it's pretty soft. I hear 1,000 of those.
Calling.
1,000 of those all sound the same to me.
Okay, all right. As of January 2025, 113 songs entered the Billboard Top 100, including the number one hit "I Like It" with Cardi B, and top 5 singles Mia featuring Drake. And that's it.
I guess they're targeting people that aren't. They're young, number one, and they're under the age of.
I'm sorry. Listen. I'm gonna burn for.
He said when Roger Coast calls himself, I'm going too far.
I'm being canceled.
Josh, what did you say his number one song was?
He had one with Dua Lipa or something like that. I think.
Come on, you said it earlier.
I think it's Un Dia.
It's Un Dia. It means one day.
Okay.
Then there's. Cumbaya is the big one that I know. Cumbaya was huge.
I just don't.
Could we get a table for 8? No, thank you. We're gonna need salsa for. Listen, I'm gonna listen.
It all sounds the same.
It just does right there.
Jump out of me.
Welcome to tamales. Yeah, thank you.
Give me Ricky Martin if we're going that direction.
He's
you know
more
who Ricky
Anglo.
Martin is. Show him some Ricky Martin.
Oh,
my gosh, yeah, that's
How
it.
disrespectful are
Listen,
you?
Everybody thought he was going to be the next Elvis.
Who did?
And that's the only song.
Everyone, and I had one thing in common one time.
Wait, didn't he
We both
live
had
in La Vida Loca?
unibrow.
Live in La Vida
That's
Loca.
it.
That's right.
Everybody went,
That's
and the Grammys went crazy. They go, oh my gosh, it's the next Elvis. Look at him. Look at the way he sounds, the way he looks.
Yeah,
and
that King
Madonna
Friday
was
is
going
fast.
crazy. That's okay. Anyway, I think he had one other song, and we never heard from him
No
again.
one's ever heard of it.
Baz is like, I don't really get it from the guy who, does the Russian impression of his Afghani professor.
But I'm just saying that 60 or 70% of the audience is like, who is this dude?
I'm with.
Yeah, I mean, it's
the only thing
See, I'd rather have this guy than Bad Bunny.
He was the shebang? I didn't know that.
Oh, shebang.
That was him?
Oh, that's a good one.
It's in English.
It's a classic.
In English.
I thought he was Asian.
No,
you're thinking of William Hung, the American Idol.
I like him too. Hey, I'd rather have William Hung.
You bite your tongue before you say it. You bite your tongue.
William Hung before I want Bad Bunny.
Stop that.
Oh my God.
Listen. This is. I can't tell the difference between Ricky Martin or William Hung.
Look, I'd like to just point something out. So the NFL is trying to expand the game. That's why they
Stop
want to
it.
go.
You're making enough money.
No. They're trying to expand the game. That's why they're doing all the international games.
Stop it.
All right, so they're trying to reach a new audience. And it is interesting and almost ironic that David BAZZEL is bringing in Kelly Finglass this year to try and expand our audience at Little Rock Touchdown Club to maybe folks who wouldn't really come to Elka. There it is. There it is.
Dude,
All right,
he's
there
like,
we go.
I want to see pretty girls shake it.
Thanks,
but you try to give me Mexican artists? Hell no.
Get outta here.
Not my football. Play the Iron Bowl over and over
Listen,
again.
I'm sure he's a nice guy. He looked funny. He was great in Happy Gilmore, but I don't think that most people don't. Anybody over the age of 40.
I'm with you, Baz. Actually, about. So I'm a huge proponent of making the Super Bowl halftime show like as wide appeal as possible.
You bet.
So like Taylor Swift or Rihanna,
right?
Like even hell, Billy Joel, is he still alive?
Yeah, they're American stars. Yeah. I know this guy's worldwide, but let's have it where it relates to more people.
I even thought Usher was a bridge too far.
Yeah. Oh, you take that.
Usher was a bridge too far.
Like you're not an Usher guy, Bess.
I would.
It wasn't for you. That was for our generation.
I know.
You know that.
You can do them
You
all.
had Aerosmith, and you had some of your classics.
When the Super Bowl was great, we had Aerosmith, and we had Stand Up for America.
Who do you want, Baz, now?
What is this?
Up
People.
Up with people.
Up with people.
Who would you all pick this year for Super Bowl halftime?
Hank Williams Jr.
Prince's Ghost.
There we go.
You know who would watch?
AI
Prince.
Prince. I'd rather have AI Prince. AI Prince. Bad Bunny right now is on sale at Cupid's.
I would replay Prince's concert in the rain in the Super Bowl before I want Bad Bunny.
Michael Jackson. Play him.
All right, don't go away. 7:30.
Or this guy.
Get your sexy out. Get your sexy out. Get your sexy out. Get your sexy out. Get your sexy out.
Join the Zone Wednesday with DJ and Justin on location at the brand new 10 Fitness location in the Westgate Shopping Center on Cantrell Road in Little Rock.
This is Sports Center.
3 Arkansas Division I teams in action this week and a stunner in Jonesboro. After losing 4 straight games, Arkansas State takes down Texas State 31-30. It was Jalen Rayner who found the end zone with 4 seconds left in the game that helped the Red Wolves take down the Bobcats. Rayner threw for 248 yards and 2 touchdowns. He rushed for 92 yards and 2 scores as well. And finally, UAPB fell this weekend 51-7 against Texas Southern. Arkansas was on the bye. They take on the Tennessee Volunteers next Saturday at 3:15 right here on 103.7 The Buzz. The Hog Wild pregame show with Trey Schapp and David BAZZEL will be live from Knoxville at 11 a.m. In the GAC this weekend, Harding remains undefeated, a 65-0 victory for the Bison against East Central. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Rain showers likely, and some rain may be a little heavy at times today. It's a 70% chance of rain and just a high of 77 here in Little Rock. A 70% chance of rain continues tonight, although the rain may be a little lighter, and we'll have a low of 69 degrees tonight. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Want to get in on the conversation? Shoot us a text at the D3 Auto Sales text line at 501-614-1037. D3 Auto Sales in Desart, the #1 independent dealer in the state with the best prices and largest selection on pre-owned vehicles, including leveled and lifted trucks. Find them on Facebook. Whether it's football, baseball, or basketball, from high school to the pros, hit us up on the D3 Auto Sales text line.
Synergenics and Low T Center, they're the original MVPs of the testosterone replacement therapy game, y'all. They've been changing the lives of men across the country for over a decade. And look, over the years, sure, a lot of other players have entered the TRT game, but the reality is Synergenics and Low T Center are hands down simply the best. It's not just talk, it's true. It's what they do. They can completely change every aspect of your life. Fellas, if you've been thinking about TRT, know this. If you want to be better at work, better with your wife, better in the gym, fellas, you can absolutely crush it all. And on top of that, you choose if you want treatments in clinic or at home. Ladies, Synergenics and Low T Center are calling you as well. They have a long history of helping women find the hormonal balance that brings balance back into their lives. For a limited time only, visit Synergenics or Low T Center, book a free consultation, and automatically enter for a chance to win autographed sports memorabilia or tickets to major sporting events. Ladies, gents, what are you waiting for, man? Restore your energy like a pro and get on with the rest of your life. Book your appointment now at TRTMVP.com. That's TRTMVP.com. You'll be wishing you did it sooner.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments: Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oaklawn Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oaklawn Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Kevin Harlan here for Monday Night Football on Westwood One. Join me and Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner as Trevor Lawrence and the 3-1 Jacksonville Jaguars host the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City now 2-2 thanks to back-to-back wins. Now they face a Jacksonville squad looking for a third straight victory. Don't miss it on Monday Night Football.
Right here on 103.7 The Buzz.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Also that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Let's keep the good vibes going. Morning Mayhem is back on the air. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
They find anything, or are you clear?
Questionable.
That was our man.
Great call.
Harley Ryder. Harley Ryder.
Or George.
He went and got his checkup at Arkansas Urology this weekend. Good move there, buddy. Guys got to do that. I got to go get a checkup myself, Roger.
I got to do it too. I think Trip Trap Trey Shap is working on getting us over to Arkansas Urology, because isn't November Men's Health Month?
Yes.
Now, did you need to tell everybody about something we got from Steve Qualls at Design Lab the other day? Anything for your Touchdown Club?
Yeah, the girl's going to be wearing, Chris, I think today, or we'll have it for next week, the shirts that are, because it's October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, that he did them in pink for the Touchdown Club shirts. So thank
Pretty
you,
sweet.
Steve, for doing that. Appreciate you.
Morning Mayhem. You can get them in Morning Mayhem if you want.
If you're an Arkansas State fan, Butch Jones speaking at the Touchdown Club today. You can hear it on the Buzz, or you can go down the Doubletree and be a part of it. And yeah, you got something to be happy about. Yeah.
Hey, come celebrate. I mean, you mentioned last week, Baz, what a great opportunity for every Monday, good or bad, to celebrate. And this week, it's a lot of celebration, which is great.
Yeah, that was one of the really amazing comebacks that, I mean, my gosh. I'm glad I just clicked it over there because I had not been watching it. And all right, we're going to do we don't have the Razorback review per se, brought to you by Hawks Homes.
Razorback Rewind.
Yeah, review rewind. I get those interchangeable.
It's all about branding.
No, well, Captain Brandon over here is like, I refuse to get a sponsor segment.
Yeah, it starts with one of those.
So
it's a movie mashup this week.
We're going to let Chris Kane take this over. And Roger, you hit the open, please.
It's now time to catch up on all the things you missed over the weekend. Score stats and observations. Here's Chris Kane with your weekend roundup, brought to you by Trader Bills. Check out their new line of pontoon boats in Hot Springs and off I-30 in Little Rock, and get out on the water.
And we also want to thank Hawks Homes.
You want me to do that later? You want to do it now? I've got it.
Yeah, go ahead and hit it if you want to. Sure, what's that?
Football is in the books.
Not really.
Let's listen back on how it all went down for the Hogs. This is your Razorback Rewind, brought to you by Hawks Homes in Conway and Bryant. Let Hawks Homes help you design your new home, lake house, or duck club. Check out Hawks Homes inventory in Bryant and Conway, or online at hawkshomes.net.
Because we have an open week, we're doubling up here. So yes. So thank you to both Trader Bills and to Hawks Home. Brian, Kevin Hawks. Yes. All right, what we got, Chrissy?
All right, congrats, A-State fans. You topped Texas State 31-30. Jalen Rayner finished the game with 20 straight completions.
Yeah, how about that?
Incredible. 340 yards of total offense, 4 total touchdowns. They snapped a 4-game losing streak. Congratulations, A-State fans. And again, Butch Jones at the Little Rock Touchdown Club today. UCA back on the winning track, 23-17, the final at home against Utah Tech. Bears finish off the Trailblazers with a game-sealing interception by Jacoby McQuiller. Under 2 minutes to play. Landon Chambers getting another 100-yard rushing performance this season, his 4th. And Austin Myers from Valonia, Arkansas, played for the Valonia Eagles, one of only, I think, 4 players to the head coach's knowledge at the time when he was being recruited in 2022 to go get a Division I college scholarship. First start as a Central Arkansas Bear. He is 1-0. He had a good performance on Saturday. Bears are 1-1 in conference play.
Go Bears.
UAPB, unfortunately, they were holding the winning mantle the last couple of weeks when everybody else was losing. They, unfortunately, are on the opposite side of that this week. They lost at Texas Southern. Let's give it up for all the GAC schools, everybody.
GAC up! GAC
up!
What up? GAC
all
up! East
GAC Arkansas schools winning over the weekend. Congratulations to all of our GAC schools. Let's go to the big world of college football. James Franklin. You guys said no as a head coaching candidate? Really? No?
I just hate to take a coach after he would be fired.
Yeah,
he won't be one.
You don't want to go over 100 wins. He's going to be $50 million buyout, but there's, maybe they can negotiate something. He will probably be in Penn State's head coach. As Josh mentioned earlier, UCLA interim head coach Tim Skipper is now tied with James Franklin, each with one career top 10 win against a Big Ten opponent. Texas State, first Big 12 team to start a season 5-0. Texas Tech, excuse me. Texas Tech, first Big 12 team to start a season 5-0 with an average margin of victory of 37-plus points per game since Baylor in 2015, who won their first 5 by 42 points per game. Texas Tech showing you what money can buy. A winning roster and an undefeated season so far. Longhorns go down in the swamp. Billy Napier's going to keep doing it, huh?
Yeah.
He's going to get fired and then save his job, and then he's going to be fired and then save his job. And they're going to live in the everlasting purgatory of college football. Right. Washington and Maryland played each other in a weekend conference matchup. You know how far away those two schools are? If you want to drive it, it is 1 day, 16 hours. They're over 2,700 miles away.
It's important that we protect classic rivalries like that, okay?
That's Absurd. Now to the NFL. Baker Mayfield, first quarterback ever to have 375-plus passing yards and fewer than 5 incompletions in a regular season game. Ever. Baker Mayfield on a tear for the Bucs. They go and they upset one of 7 underdogs to win yesterday. And the Buccaneers are the first team in NFL history to win 4 of their first 5 games in a season, all by 3 or fewer points. So right on those spreads that Baz gets to bet on every weekend. The 2025 Ravens are the only team in the Super Bowl era to allow 37-plus points in their first 4 of their 5 games. They've all been season highs, by the way. Every team that the Ravens have played so far, the points they've given up in that game have been the opponent's season high. And without Lamar Jackson, at least for the next couple of weeks, they fall to 1-4. Is this team not even going to make the playoffs?
Probably not. I mean, Lamar. It turns out Lamar is covered up for a lot of
for
the
bad.
last couple of years.
Speaking of bad, Stephen Ross became majority owner of the Miami Dolphins in 2009. Since then, he has had as his head coaches Bill Parcells, Jeff Ireland, Dennis Hickey, and these are general managers: Mike Tannenbaum, Chris Greer, Tony Soprano. I almost said Soprano. Todd Bowles, Joe Philbin, Dan Campbell, Adam Gase, Brian Flores, Mike McDaniel, Chad Henne, Matt Moore, blah, blah, blah. The list goes on and on. They have 0 playoff wins since 2009 in Miami. And they lost yesterday big. Just like the Arizona Cardinals, by the way. Most hilarious loss in NFL history, 21-6 in the fourth quarter with 12 minutes to play. They fumbled across the goal line to go up 28-6. Then they fumbled an interception, which resulted in a touchdown for the Titans. And the Titans snap a 10-game losing streak, winning on a last-second field goal. The Cardinals have lost 3 straight by a combined of 5 points.
That's killer.
Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, crazy
Weirdest story of the weekend. He was arrested. According to ESPN, he was pepper sprayed and stabbed multiple times during a late-night altercation with a 69-year-old truck driver, try not to laugh, in a downtown Indianapolis alley, which resulted in 3 criminal charges against the Fox Sports analyst. I'm sure they love hearing that being spread around.
And when they asked him, apparently when the police asked him in the hospital what happened, he said he has no recollection. Yeah. So, obviously it shows how messed up he was.
Wow.
Yeah, not good.
38 years old, charged with battery with injury, public intox, and unlawful entry of a vehicle, all
while
misdemeanors.
in the hospital bed.
Yes.
Recovering
from
stab wounds.
Bed. He has a hearing scheduled for 8:30 Tuesday. Brady Quinn filled in for him over the weekend.
Yeah, it's a bad move. I've been around people, and Roger, I'm sure you have, that are blackout drunks.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, it doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be drugs, too. But you don't remember anything. You don't know what you're doing. You could kill somebody. You could, whatever. And I don't know if he's had a struggle with addiction. I don't know the story.
Maybe who knows? We might find out that after his football career wasn't so great. Stellar.
He works with Fox. He works with Terry Bradshaw, our buddy. And so I do want to thank Brian Hawks.
Don't you shut up! I'll hit you. Are you Mark Sanchez? Don't make me do this.
Can we appreciate the fact that Brady Quinn filling in for Mark Sanchez was not an on-field situation? That was a broadcasting situation.
Yes, they did the whole call the backup. And also one quick note, just because to add to the somewhat hilarity of it all, and when people start bringing up his career, you're right. It wasn't that great, right? We don't remember it as being that great.
Right.
He is, just to show you about the New York Jets football history, he is the Jets' all-time winning quarterback for playoff victories at 4.
Didn't he take him to the championship?
Twice.
AFC
2 AFC championship games.
Twice.
How about that? That's why Ryan got a tattoo of him, right?
I think they did. I do want to say, Raj, real quick, thanks to Brian Hawks, Kevin Hawks, Hawks Homes. Remember, with hunting season coming up, they can build you a duck club, lake house, whatever. They can do it. They've been doing it for a long time. Check them out online, hawkshomes.net. Appreciate that. Touchdown Club coming up a little bit later today. You can hear all the action on with Justin and DJ. You can come by and be a part of it. The Doubletree, we got Nathan next week.
Yes,
Nathan next week.
Yes.
And then we've got Kelly Finglass after that. That thing is sold out. It is there's a waiting list now, Roger. It is sold out. I mean, it's crazy.
And it's been sold out really for a couple of weeks now.
What does that come? Sold out.
Sold out.
What's that?
The way you say it's sold out.
Sold out.
What's the Elvis thing? Right
That's sold out.
Strung out.
Strung out.
Strung out all my life.
We need to check our text line. So also don't forget Caden Kittler coming up here a little bit later. We do not have any Friday, so it'll be interesting to hear what he has to say about this transition last week and what's going to happen this week.
I'm sure he'll say the right things, but I think we'll be able to read between the lines. If he asks, we'll ask him. Blink if you're in trouble.
Brought to you by J. Martin Law. Don't go away. 746.
Hey, folks, we all know life can get busy. You're rushing from one place to another, trying to keep up with the daily grind, juggling a million things. I get it, but here's the deal. When you're behind the wheel, that rush can be dangerous. Just driving a little over the speed limit might not seem like a big deal, but in a collision with a pedestrian or a cyclist, those extra miles per hour could be the difference between life and death. Getting somewhere a couple of minutes faster is never worth someone's life. So let's look out for each other. Follow the posted speed limits. Put down that phone. You can't watch out for pedestrians or cyclists if you're looking at a text. Stay alert, stay calm, and stay focused when you drive. Don't block crosswalks at intersections, and never drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. They slow your judgment and reaction time. Walking or biking on our roads shouldn't feel dangerous. So let's all do our part. Drive aware, Arkansas. Save lives. A message from the Arkansas Highway Safety Office.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Willie D's Rock and Roll Piano Bar open every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Cold drinks and dueling pianos. Deep Nightclub downstairs hosts karaoke on Tuesdays and DJs spin on Friday and Saturday nights. Visit WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
Looking for your next ride? Come on down to Hubbard Power Sports, your local, family-owned Can-Am and Sea-Doo dealer. We've got the latest and greatest Can-Am ATVs, side-by-sides, and spiders to power your weekend fun. And right now, get up to $3,500 off in rebates, plus in-store discounts, or financing as low as 0.99% on select models. Whether you're hitting the trails, working the land, or cruising in style, we've got what you never even knew you needed. On the road, on the water, or in the trails, we've got the ride for you.
Power plus speed plus exhilaration equals the fabulous English sports car, the Lotus Emira. You want it. You need it. Play this month at Saracen Casino and qualify for the drawing on Saturday, October 25th. Incomparable, captivating, intoxicating. Lotus Emira, the world's best-sounding automobile. It can be yours from Lotus of Nashville and Saracen Casino.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat meal solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solution is now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is meatloaf for only $7.49 per pound, with roasted red skin potatoes and peppers for $4.99 per pound.
Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Crisp, refreshing with just 2.6 carbs and only 95 calories. Brewed for those who never settle. Enjoy responsibly. DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
Two ways to find Fitz Auto. Both ways can lead you to your next new car, truck, SUV, boat, camper, motorcycle, or off-road vehicle. But you may also find your next career. Fitz Auto is hiring. If you're an experienced detailer, your future is waiting. Fitz Auto is offering competitive weekly pay, health and dental insurance, and vacation. If you're interested, stop by Fitz Auto on Stagecoach at the Curve.
Edwards Food Giant presents Razorback Baseball color analyst and Drop Time Sports co-host Rick Schaefer every Tuesday morning on Morning Mayhem. Rick will share his special take on Razorback sports with the guys each week. Edwards Food Giant, the meat people, the only stop you'll ever have to make for your family's groceries.
Want to reach the show? Well, give us a call or text at 501-661-1037. Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
Louis Nix fired back at Hope on his Twitter account saying, "Chicken out, pound meat, chicken will taste delicious." September the 7th, pound go Irish.
Talk to me, tell me your name. You blow me off like it's all the same. You lit it fierce and I'm taking away like a bomb. Yeah, baby. She bangs. Oh, baby, when she moves. I go crazy cause she looks like a flower, but she stings like a bee. Like every girl in history. She bangs, I'm wasted by the way she...
Thank you.
Simon Cowell.
You can't sing, you can't dance. So what do you want me to say?
I have no professional training of singing.
No.
Oh my God, Simon Cowell. He was a breakout hit. He milked his fame for a couple years.
Absolutely.
Did an album.
He did an album. He did an
Actually,
album.
that's what. Listen, I would rather watch that.
I would
than Bad Bunny.
I would
for
like to
halftime.
watch all of the people that had what would be considered a horrible auditions the entire
nothing
halftime.
against Bad Bunny. I'm
No,
sure.
no.
I mean,
there
it's-
is something. You just
I mean,
don't-
listen. If you like his music, I'm not a fan of.
Maybe you like. I don't
I haven't
know.
listened to any of his
I just heard it. I was like, I've heard that 1,000 times. It doesn't stand out to me. Is it? I know. Listen. What he's super successful. Give him credit.
Yeah, net worth of $500,000.
Someone says here, all of it.
Net
what?
worth of 500,000.
William Hung.
It's
good money.
Some of our D3 Auto Sales text line. All of us are already watching the Super Bowl, so it's for new viewers.
That's a great point.
I get that.
That's
but
exactly right.
At the same time, you know what? Then we get to complain.
Yeah,
we can complain.
That and the
You have
fact
to
that
have-
whoever's advertising with Bad Bunny, the two things are going to happen. We're going to look at it or turn it and say it's time for us. If you're the old person, you don't want to watch it, fine, because we're there to watch the ball game.
But don't you think the majority of the demographic is an older demographic? It's not the younger.
Oh, I would say so. And I don't know
too.
what majority is majority that would do that.
So-
but yes, I
Someone
would
says
say
here
so.
they should have got Metallica to play the halftime show. The Super Bowl's in San Francisco, and they're a Bay Area band, way better than Bad Bunny.
Yeah, they could have got Z Top.
Someone says here, talking about Mark Sanchez. That's why I don't drink anymore. I can't drink responsibly. 35 days sober. Good job.
Congratulations. Hey, he's going down.
Who?
He's
I know.
going
We just
down.
saw the picture of this trucker. Oh my God!
Alleged picture.
Oh, it is okay. We don't know that.
I mean,
for a
the
fact.
New York Post
Could be AI. Could be AI.
But it's a big gash in his mouth where it could. I mean, it cut his face open.
Yeah, I got there's two cats out there that are listening right now that I know that you guys know, and they are in sobriety right now. So one's a couple of weeks and one's a few more. So
Hang in there,
congratulations,
man.
you got to keep doing what you're doing.
Someone says here, do y'all get sick of Josh constantly correcting everything you say? I do not. I have no problem with it if he wants to keep correcting me.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I will say things incorrectly. So Josh will be able to correct me.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
it. And it makes him get engaged in the show, and he feels like he's doing that.
Symbiotic
It's all a
relationship.
ruse.
Yeah.
It's all a ruse
Yeah.
to say. Let's see. Matter of fact, last night, Josh, what was the
It's all a ruse to make me feel included.
yeah, to make to where you get
That's what
to
it
where you
is.
can
They're
talk.
on salary. They've got me on salary.
Justin wants you on camera at all times.
What
so
was
we got to
the-
figure out to let you talk a minute.
what was Gronk last night, Josh? Yesterday, it was so funny. He was
One more time.
the Gronk, the receiver that he.
Mecca Ibuka.
And how did he say it?
I couldn't even venture to get.
Who in Buka?
I like it. I liked it better. I told Josh I liked the first way.
He's like, what a big day for rookie. Izini Ananaga. And it's like, that was.
All of it.
Give me your thing. I got it
Here
right
it
here.
is.
I got it. Yeah.
He had a nice
Give me
little
your,
wind up to it
the-
as well. So give me Chris a second here.
Yeah.
He kind of wound it. He goes, this rookie has been playing so well out of Ohio State. It was, and then
he wrote it down so when he mispronounces it, everybody gives him grief, and he goes back and gets it right.
All right, here it is.
Throughout the four quarters. But Baker Mayfield also did it without his number one wide receiver, Mike Evans. And you got to give credit to this rookie sensation wide receiver out of Ohio State, Emeka and Big Boo, going for over 100 yards. Emeka and Buka. I'm getting
You got it right. He'd written it down.
Wide receiver out of Ohio State, Emeka and Big Boo.
He reminds me of John Travolta when he mispronounced what was her name?
Dazeem.
Yeah. What is it?
Adele Dazeem. Wickedly talented.
I think Roger and Chris, it's fun, and Josh.
Absolutely.
In life, it's fun when we're not perfect
Well,
and
that's
we
exactly
make mistakes,
right.
and
I'm gonna
it's
be honest
funny.
with you, there's no video of me walking on water very long.
Well, my issue is that with this is a bit different. It's like, if you were like, hey, gotta give him credit, Josh Nabros, I'd be like, no, it's like, if you're giving somebody a prop,
I
give
actually like
them
that.
the
Your
prop.
new name
I
is
actually like that.
Nabros. It's Nabros.
Nabros
Very
actually has
tricky.
a good little
It's very- you know what?
catch to it.
Yeah.
It's also very tricky.
Yeah, no.
Nabro.
Well, he's out of his mind. Amiga Diggsy.
That's great. He knew they were ready to pounce on him, and he had to go back and look at
You know
his
what?
notes.
And he covered it and he kept going.
You want to hear it again? You want to hear one more time?
No, hold on.
right.
We got Caden Kittler coming up here in just a few minutes. Thank you, fine sponsor. Before we get out here. Yes.
Thank you to Trader Bill's. Huge thanks to Trader Bill's not only for their support for the show, but also for all that they do for the community. They host events, and they take care of you. They've got Yamaha certified technicians in both shops, in both Little Rock and in Hot Springs. So go get your boats winterized, your summer boats winterized right now.
Do it.
And if you need any service on your duck boat to get it ready for duck season, which is starting next month, go and see them today. They've also got new War Eagle boats in stock, ready to serve you at both their Little Rock and Hot Springs locations. They'll serve everybody, whether it's someone like us or someone like this.
The big boo.
They'll serve him as well. They'll serve everybody at Trader Bill's.
By the way, one more thing about this. D3 Auto Sales text line. Somebody says, I get tired of the corrections trying to prove something. I do not correct anybody to make a point. And BAZZEL, when you guys correct me, it's not to make a point. We're disseminating information here.
Yes, we're disseminating information.
It's important that we get it correct.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what we're all about.
Well, listen, we know this show is not about perfection. Other shows think they are perfect. Let them think that.
Whoa.
You know what? We can connect with the average listener.
We're the unwashed masses.
That's
who
exactly
we are.
right.
I'd rather hang out with the people at the bar than the ones sipping their finger up. And
Chris, we will see you at the Touchdown Club.
Touchdown Club.
Yes.
Butch Jones, get your tickets.
Yeah.
You can walk up
Come on,
today.
You Arkansas State fans.
Where are
Let me
the Red
support
Wolves
him.
at?
Yes.
This is the time to come support your team after a big win over the weekend.
Thank you, Chris. We got Caden Kettler coming up. CK, as we call him, the
Caden
center.
Kettler.
The center for the Razorbacks. We'll find out what the transition has been like. Do not go away. Glad you're with us. 8 o'clock.
The Arkansas State Fair is coming. What's better than fantastic food, rockin' rides, and family fun? Getting it all for less. For a limited time, you can save big with advanced ticket pricing. Adult gate admission just $10. Kids and seniors only $6. And ride bands for $30. Skip the lines, keep your cash, and max out the fun. Grab your advanced tickets and save now at ArkansasStateFair.com. The fun hits Little Rock this October 10th through 19th, and we can't wait to see y'all there.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments: Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
News. Information. Big name guests. Entertainment and sports.
Three men are facing kidnapping charges, and Sherwood police say they tied a man up, threatened him, and forced him to play Russian roulette. The victim told Sherwood police that he was forced into a car on September 21st and taken to a home in North Little Rock. Police say that victim was tied to a chair and threatened at gunpoint. Thankfully, the victim was later released, but 54-year-old Robert Eller, 23-year-old Jackson Holman, and 19-year-old Charles Holman were arrested. All three face aggravated robbery, kidnapping, and terroristic threatening charges. The suspects are being held on a $500,000 bond. And an Arkansas man accused of kidnapping a pregnant Wisconsin teen earlier this year will face a judge tomorrow. 40-year-old Gary Day is charged with child indictment, child abduction, having sex with a person 16 years or younger, and more. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KRK's Gary Burton Jr.
Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888 for Rainwater Holton Sexton. They'll help you weather the storm.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Cloudy and cooler today with a 70% chance of rain in central Arkansas. Little Rock will have a high temperature of only 77 degrees. Still a 70% chance of rain showers tonight, although the rain may be a little more sporadic and maybe a little lighter tonight. Overnight will drop down to 69 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Accountable Roofing and Remodeling presents Bruce James every Tuesday morning this fall on Morning Mayhem. Bruce will break down each game, the opponent, and the Razorback program the only way he knows how, and that's with no punches pulled. Bruce James with David, Roger, and Justin on Morning Mayhem, presented by Accountable Roofing and Remodeling, home of the 10-year leak-free guarantee.
Hey folks, this is David BAZZEL for Simmons Bank. What started as a hometown bank in Pine Bluff more than 120 years ago, Simmons Bank has expanded their footprint to more than 200 locations across the Mid-South. Simmons Bank offers comprehensive financial solutions delivered with a client-central approach. Last year, Simmons Bank was recognized by U.S. News & World Report as one of the best companies to work for in the South, and in 2023 by Forbes as one of the world's best banks. The Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens was named the best tournament on the PGA Tour Champions by the golfers themselves. It's very rare that a first-year tournament wins an award from the players like the Simmons Bank Championship did. George Macris and his strong team at Simmons Bank can help you grow. Give them a shot and tell them Baz sent you. You can find all of their locations on the web at SimmonsBank.com. With more than $27 billion in total assets, Simmons Bank continues to grow. Join me and many others and make Simmons Bank your bank. SimmonsBank.com or check out a branch near you. One of the best banks in America located right here in Arkansas.
Oaklawn is here for when you want real action, and the wait is over. Live racing is back. Every weekend brings big moments, big crowds, and your chance to feel the thrill of a big win. The holiday racing season begins Friday, December 12th, and runs through January 4th. Then, the excitement returns with the classic racing season, January 30th through May 2nd. It's racing, it's winning, it's everything you've been waiting for. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Roger Scott here, and I don't have to tell you it's hot outside, do I? You can figure that out for yourself when you touch your steering wheel in the afternoon. But if you're looking to beat the heat, make your next stop Family Market stores. With your Family Market Rewards card, you get 5 cents off a gallon when you grab a large fountain drink, tea, or lemonade, or 5 cents off with a large community coffee in the morning. Save inside, save outside. Family Market stores in Pangburn, Malvern, Shannon Hills, Mayflower, and Hot Springs. And if there's not a Family Market store in your neighborhood yet, you just wait. One's coming.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you'll always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for, and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood, or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Guys, this sports season, it's game on at Synergenics and Low T Center, the MVPs of testosterone replacement therapy. Are you ready to tackle low energy and achieve your health goals like a pro? We got the winning game plan with personalized TRT at Synergenics and Low T Center. Book a free consultation and automatically enter a chance to win autographed sports memorabilia or tickets to major sporting events in your area. Female patients, you're also eligible. For more information or to book an appointment, visit TRTMVP.com. That's TRTMVP.com.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter agents Seth Hobbs, Larissa Kelly, or Matt Steele in Bryant today.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem. Please. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
The Moretti's!
Oh! Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
They're below or above the Navy?
Here is David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
Smart ass. All right, 8:06 on this Monday, October 6th. Glad you're with us. Hope you had a great weekend. Fun weekend if you're an Arkansas State fan with that big win. Butch Jones speaks at the Touchdown Club today. Perfect timing for that. Tickets are available. If you're an ASU fan, come by. Doors open at 11, and he'll be speaking a little after 12. You can catch it right here on the Buzz if you want to. Also, too, congratulations to UCA for winning, and I think all the schools in the Great American Conference won, I believe. I think UAPB did not win. They had an ugly loss. So, but a good weekend. It was nice to have a little break from Razorback football talk, and I'm sure for the players and all that, Roger, that was the case.
Oh, absolutely. We all needed a little respite.
We're going to visit with Kate Kittler here in just a second. We got graffiti at 8:30, and we need to find out who our new sponsor is.
Yeah, we'll get a hold of Joe Cates.
Let's find that out. That's exciting. That's exciting that we have that. And then get Pat Bradley at 9 o'clock.
Pat's going to be on.
That's right. Let's check in.
You want to talk about him?
Oh, yeah, too. Thank you for saying that. Yes, Chris Alley just brought by, I mentioned earlier, Beignets and Brew.
Yeah.
His new store with his brother, Jason, right around the corner from here.
Right around the corner. He wasn't even listening. Why? Because he's working. Yep. And he brought up some beignets, different
so
and he brought the turtle bite size.
So fattening, but so good.
Dude, they smell. You know what? You know what that box? Open up that box. It smells like New Orleans.
Yeah, so
that's
good.
what that was.
Cafe Du Monde.
Cafe Du Monde is now beignet and brew.
Yeah, right around the corner. Congratulations to them.
Yeah,
a lot of
guys.
folks came out to their little.
I've known Chris a long time. When he was actually younger than me.
Yeah, I know. I saw you bro hug him up. I was
like,
bro,
I've known him and his brother and his dad from way back in the day. Yeah.
I appreciate it because he's always sweating. He's always sweating.
You're darn right he is. He's working hard.
All right, let's check in with Kate if we can there, Roger Dodge.
This Texan had plenty of offers, but he chose to be a Razorback. He's the man in the middle for the Hogs' revamped offensive line. It's Caden Kittler, brought to you by J. Martin Law. If you have any legal question, call Jay free 24/7 at 501-951-0333. Call Jay.
Good morning, Caden.
Good morning. How we doing?
We're doing great, man. Thanks so much for jumping on with us. And we're trying to get you Friday, but I think you flew out and flew home to Texas. I tried to keep up with you on social media. It looked like you went to a football game either. I don't know if that was a small college game or listen, some of the high schools in Texas look like small college games. So what did you watch this weekend?
Yeah, man. I flew out to Orlando to go see my girlfriend, so I went to a UCF game.
Gotcha. That's yeah, that stadium is a really cool stadium. Of course, that's where you played. I didn't know that's where your gal was. She's still in Orlando, huh?
Yeah. Took me leaving UCF to get a girl that lives right by UCF. Funny how that works.
Well, how did it feel just to get away from football for a couple days?
You know, it's always good to give the body a break. And it was cool actually watching a game with no stress.
Yeah.
So, you know, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the mental break of it, the physical break. And I'm ready to get back to work.
Yeah, a lot has happened. Obviously, since the last time we talked to you, things did not go like you wanted them to against Notre Dame. Because of that, a change was made. And if you can, just talk about that transition. A little bit different for you because you're on offense, and that, you know, Coach Petrino was your coach as compared to the defensive player. So what has that been like? What was that like last weekend?
You know, when it happened, I don't think it really registered for anybody until we got to practice on Tuesday. And, you know, that transition, it's gone smoother than I would have expected, honestly. You know, nobody really flinched. We all just kind of got back to work and picked up where we left off. So, you know, practices are different. It's how it's going to be with a new coach. But, you know, we're still rolling. You know, we like to lean on each other when times get hard like this. We're a real player-led team, and I think we're going to be good.
Yeah, I'd heard some of the other players that were on some of our other shows talk about how the practice schedule is a little bit different. I think I heard you guys are lifting maybe 3 days a week versus 2. I don't know if that's going to be every week. And every coach has their own way of doing things. And, you know, one thing about you came from, you know, Gus Malzahn at Central Florida, so you had to adapt with a new style with Coach Pittman. So not a big deal really to make those kind of transitions.
Yeah, no, at least I don't have to learn a new offense. That's always a good thing. So I can deal with a little practice change. I don't know if I could have dealt with a whole new offense.
Yeah, let's talk about the game. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it, but not what you guys wanted to have happen against Notre Dame. You know, it sounded like you had a good week of practice. Defense just got outmatched. It was just overwhelmed, and even the offense, you guys did not have the kind of game that you guys were expecting. What were some of the issues against Notre Dame that caused problems?
Just execution. We weren't being consistent, so we just need to score more points. and give our team a better chance on being in games like that. You know, like you said, the week of practice was really good. I think our prep was good, but we just got outmatched, like you said. So we won't let that happen again. And you know, it was a real bad feeling that we don't want to happen again for sure.
We're visiting with Caden Kittler, brought to you by Jay Martin Law, fourth-generation Arkansan, a lawyer for 28 years in Central Arkansas. Yeah, it's, you know, even Bobby Petrino said, you know, maybe in the second half, the last 3 games, it's just you guys haven't been clicking. You come out of the gate on fire and you usually score, you know, 3 or 4 touchdowns, but it hadn't happened. And he said you guys just got to get in that mindset of once you hit that 50, you got to close the deal. You got to get the score. You got to get the 7 points.
Yeah, absolutely. We just got to play as physical as we started in the second half. So, like I think I said last week, we've been really emphasizing finishing practice with a lot of energy so we can simulate that second half play when it comes to the game.
You weren't with the team last year. Tennessee came in 4th ranked in Arkansas and a 13.5-point favorite, and Arkansas upset them and beat them. And so obviously I'm sure they would like some revenge. And then you got to go to Knoxville to play. It won't be easy. They've averaged 40 points a game. What are your thoughts about Tennessee?
You know, college football, anybody's beatable. So, you know, the best teams are beatable, and the worst teams, you can beat them. So that's the good thing about college football. I trust Coach Petrino and his game plan for this game. I'm excited to see what the defense is going to do with the new defensive coordinator. And, you know, it's going to be badass playing in Knoxville at Neyland Stadium.
Yeah, listen, if to me, Caden, I always thought when I played back in the day, the league, it was the old Southwest Conference days, and all the schools were in Texas. And you had Texas and Texas A&M and SMU back in their glory days. But it's not like the SEC where you got so many great venues, so many great stadiums. I mean, and it ain't going to be easy for you guys. Obviously, you got Tennessee, you got Texas A&M, Auburn, Mississippi State, LSU, Texas, Missouri, and so you get to play the best of the best. But it's a great opportunity. I did want to ask this though: did you get a chance? You know, because when I also had a coach that got fired when I was a player. Lou Holtz got fired, and then had a coach named Ken Hatfield that took over. But it wasn't during the season, so I've never been through that. When that happened, so you never got a chance really to say that Coach Pittman never got a chance really to say goodbye to the team, correct?
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that at all.
Yeah, that's tough.
Wow.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, I went through a coaching change at UCF with Gus, but he kind of just stepped away. He didn't really get fired, so it's different. It's hard, but, you know, I trust the team can pull through this.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Holtz didn't get fired, did he?
Yeah.
You know what? For some reason, I thought he stepped away that and just went.
You see,
No.
At the end of the year, remember? Yeah.
I got you. Okay. I'm just saying. No.
It wasn't like
it wasn't
like this one.
Fired. No, absolutely. And that, you know what? I don't know why I thought Coach Pittman would have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, you think about it, just, you know.
There's too much of a connection.
That's right, and they want to move on, you know? and that, so that makes sense, you know. You know, it is a different, you know, Coach Pittman is a different style than Coach Petrino. It's and everybody's different.
Can you already see that, Caden? Can you see a difference in Coach from the last 2 weeks?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The intensity's there?
We got a lot more, we got a lot more plays in practice, a lot more exchange, scout team looks. So, yeah, there's a big difference there.
Well, I like the fact that you're obviously you're in tune to the entire team because you don't hear it very often. But for you to go, you're looking forward to see how the defense reacts and see how your teammates react over there on that side.
Well, it's also too to follow up on that, Caden. Coach Petrino, I don't know how he worded it, but he acted like all the teams need to come together. Like there seemed to be a separation between offense and defense. That they needed to be around each other more. It needed to be communicated together. Have you picked up on that? You sense that the unity theme maybe a little bit more with Coach Petrino?
Yeah, well, I feel like with a coach change, you know, more teammates start talking with one another, especially like since the Coach T. Will got fired. Like. Defense is leaning on us, talking to us. You know, we're checking in on them, seeing how they're doing. So yeah, I think we've come together a little bit more than we had in the past. So football's a team sport, man. Like we gotta lean on each other, and that's how we're gonna win more games.
You got to get in the face.
You get to play over in Knoxville, which is that's always been a 100,000 seat stadium, forever it seems, and it's not, to me it's not as intimidating as some of the others, because it's not right on top of you, but it's still Knoxville, it's still Neyland Stadium, still 100,000 people. So it's a great environment. Got Rocky Top playing in the background. So as a competitor, man, you're gonna love going in there and playing. And hey, if we don't mind, we'll try to get you, because we missed you last week. We'll get you one more call on this Friday. But thanks for jumping on with us. Glad you had a good weekend off, and look forward to visiting again this Friday.
Absolutely, go Hogs!
Awesome, go Hogs, Caden. Thank Caden, appreciate it.
Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah, it's not
that was good.
Yeah, not much you can. You just gotta go with it. Like Petrino said, changes happens, and change happens, and when you do, you got to deal with it. And
he said he got more plays in practice this week. What did he mean by that?
Yeah,
Bess?
so the way I picked up on that is it seemed like they were more efficient with
one thing to the next thing.
They're more efficient with their time. Pop, 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 pop. I'd read where a couple of players said it felt more like an NFL, because it was just run more tight, and maybe that's, if you look at Coach Pittman more, he's a more laid back kind of guy.
Yeah.
Petrino's more of a, let's go. And maybe hadn't been a sense of urgency.
Name another laid back coach, a head coach. Who would be? And can you have one?
I would say, well, I guess there's a question, Roger, is like, what's your
Now, the
public?
question is, will you name a laid back
Well,
coach
like a
when
public
you talk about
persona.
Sam? Well,
I don't know who
like
he's
Drink
not talking
seems
about
pretty
his personal deal. He's talking about on the field. He's a laid back coach.
Yeah, like Drink seems laid back and as a person.
Dan Mullen
on the sideline.
On the sideline,
That's what
not
I'm
as
asking.
much.
He's not saying about being a guy that wants a cold beer. He's saying on the field.
Trying to think. Good question.
Yeah,
Top of my head.
I'm sure there's probably been a few, but they're not the average.
Where are they? Yeah, you don't think you don't go. Let me say the most successful coach was such a laid back guy.
Well, that's been his style.
It's been his style. He's only been a coach for 6 years in his entire life, a head coach.
And what's crazy, the first 2 years it works. You end up winning 9 games the second year.
Yeah. Did it work?
Did it? Win 9 games to beat LSU.
Did it?
Gus never struck me as a lunatic on the field.
Yeah.
Who?
Gus.
Yeah, Gus is sort of laid back. He's intense. Of course, Sam Pittman could be intense, but his regular, his normal
default.
Yeah,
he had assistants that were at the top of that. They ran that defense. They ran, and he was not going to get involved.
And Broyles used to do it that way. He'd let his assistants coach. That's the way he. But
but he was on top of it that way.
Yeah,
he didn't just back away.
Yeah, well, he let him coach. But if he, the way I understood, he would let him coach if he had to step in. He would, but he got great assistance.
Yeah, but Coach Pittman made a comment more than once, didn't he? That the reason he didn't do anything or stop a field goal or going for two or kick a field goal or whatever was because he just trusted the assistant to do what they wanted. Yeah. So that was to a detriment right there. Swell guy, but
there's a lot more laid back NFL coaches.
What about Belichick?
But like his motto is do your job.
Yeah.
So like
that
demands a certain level of
laid back and Belichick are two different.
If you watch him on the sideline, he has no emotion.
It's emotionless. It's not laid back. I don't think he's laid back.
I think they're similar.
Kyle Shanahan's pretty laid back at times. Kevin O'Connell's super laid back.
I haven't seen him as much, but I tell you that Belichick. Now I don't know during practice, I don't think he would be, but during the game, I hardly ever see him. And then after his press conferences, he's so.
How about Mike Tomlin? Laid back.
But he can be intense. I've seen him. Yeah, I can see him.
But until he's intense, he's laid back.
Andy Reid?
Yeah.
Andy Reid.
That's a good one.
Andy Reid, not emotional.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Not emotional.
That's a good one.
I will go to that. Now, laid back and emotional, two different things.
Right.
There's no laid back coach. You just can't.
Somebody says here, JM, Justin Moore is not going to like how you're pronouncing beignet.
Why not?
I do remember us talking about that.
Why is it? How does he do it?
I don't know if it was Kate who said it differently.
Now she would say it, and you'd have to listen to her because she is
she's
Louisiana.
Cajun.
She's Louisiana girl.
I'm going to text her and see how she would pronounce it. We just got enough.
Manis.
What'd you say? Manis. We just got enough beignets to last us for a couple weeks.
Well, Jarhead, Rick Steele in there, he'd never had one in his life.
He had never had a beignet.
And I don't know if he has yet.
Josh, have you been to New Orleans and
have.
Cafe Du Monde?
Last time we were there, rest in peace, Terry Wallace was knocking back a couple of hurricanes. Is that what they were? At that Pat O'Reilly's?
Yes, I forgot about
Pat
that.
O'Brien.
Yes, Pat O'Brien.
Pat O'Reilly. Pat O'Brien.
Did you go, Josh, to Cafe Du Monde?
I did. Yeah, it was good.
I think everybody has this sort of a...
You have to.
I mean, but
you have to. It's like going down to Hot Springs and going to the Pancake House.
You ever tell somebody, like all the New Orleans people, though, they're always like, if you say you've been to Cafe Du Monde, they'll always go, oh, but those aren't the best ones. No.
Yeah. Now,
But
listen,
you have to.
here's the deal. Now, we do understand that beignets and brews, those are landlocked beignets. But when you open that box up, and I could smell there's a certain smell that is as close. I don't have them that often. Last time I had one was at Café Du Monde, and they smell exactly like what we just got from beignets and brews at beignets and brew. From Chris Alley, you could smell that powdered. Oh,
and they have an assortment too, different flavors.
Turtle. He's got the turtle box.
Here's some on D3 Auto Sales text line. Matter of fact, too, we got. Don't forget, we got graffiti coming up at 8:30. Let's text Joe and find out who our new sponsor is.
I just emailed you guys. Sorry, I meant to check your email, Beth.
Someone says it's not laid back; it's lethargic. Someone says Vince Lombardi, Jimmy Johnson, Nick Saban, all laid back guys.
No, yeah, exactly.
And
that's my
point.
Though. That's my point. And lethargic, I think is.
What about Bielema?
What's the word I'm looking? Bielema? No, listen, he got fat and happy.
Figuratively and literally. Was he laid back?
Was he laid back? I don't think so. I never looked at him like that.
As far as college coaches, he is, but I wouldn't say I'm with you, Roger. Not generally
but now
speaking.
that you say that, I don't remember him being a real in-your-face.
Again, I think he got fat and happy.
College is so different, though.
But I don't remember him even on the front end being.
Like,
no, I could see a scowl on his
face.
But
do you ever so I know about,
to his point. Yes, you're right. And look what happened to him.
So Kirby Smart, I remember when he had the whole deal where after they won the second championship, players were like, people were picking us to be 7-5, and like nobody did that. There has to be a certain edge as a college coach you establish with your team that, like, it's just like you always have to maintain an edge, keep an edge. Because with college kids, and you cycle through them all the time, like there's no leadership structure that you can trust year in and year out. Like you can always trust Big Ben for 2 decades. You can trust Brady for decades.
Right.
You can trust guys like that who are around for a long time, like Mike Tomlin. That Steelers culture is always there, with those guys.
You know what?
You don't have that in college.
But Mike, you just knew it was going to be happening.
What, Tom Landry?
Tom Landry was Frank Broyles. It was a different.
Yeah.
Look at the assistants. And all of those.
But Landry was more the laid back guy than who was the guy at Pittsburgh that Bradshaw didn't like, his own coach.
Who? Bill Cowher?
Bradshaw, no, when he was playing. Remember he said
Chuck
Noll.
Yeah.
Remember Chuck Noll was, I think, a little bit more in your face, abrasive.
Sure. No, I got you. You know what?
And Landry was not that style.
Landry, but you know what? But Landry was in control. I don't think Coach Pittman was in control by his own, not by his own admission, but by his own desire. I don't think he was in control. Because he was out of, again, strictly my opinion. He was out of his. He knew that he needed help to be a head coach, and he was secure in his lack of ability, if I can say that, by having your old coach
Barry
Odom, Bryles, bringing in Coach Petrino. He was very secure in that, in doing that, and having those guys in there, and he trusted them to do what he did. And that was also a good thing. It shows that he wanted to win, and he was not afraid for somebody on the radio to go, he didn't know what he's doing.
And to Roger's point,
What's my point?
The worst stretch Arkansas had was when he had Enos and Travis Williams. Neither of those guys had been head coaches. At least
Enos he brought in because, in my opinion, because Enos, we brought in a retread in Enos because he knew Enos was a different team back in those days.
I think he brought in. I think that was one of the mistakes he made because I think what he did. I think he felt Enos would help KJ Jefferson become a better pro, and that was a disaster.
And that's not your job. Your job is to make it.
I think that the changing the offense, that was a disaster.
Oh my God, that was the worst thing.
Yeah.
It was the worst thing he could have done
they
was to
changed
try
the
to
offense.
change what that guy had done.
Yeah,
he was a bulldozer to run the ball. I mean, I don't know how smart he was.
Their job was not to make KJ a pro. Their job was to win games at Arkansas, and they tried to help KJ. They thought one would do the other. It's not always the case.
That was terrible. Or you don't get rid of him when you did. Talking about Enos.
Talking about beignets. Y'all must be saying it right because Josh didn't correct you. I guess so, Josh. We have not been corrected on beignets.
I'm not a French teacher.
We've reached out to Kate Moore.
Yeah, you just have to say it with a little accent, just like you're doing Dumont. You have to say
Café
Café
Dumont.
Dumont. You have to go Dumont. Just like you say Tour de France.
All right, do not go away. We got Razorback Graffiti brought to you by a new sponsor.
Yes, and we'll tell you about that.
Genesis of Conway presents Craig O'Neill each week when he joins Roger, Baz, and Justin on Morning Mayhem. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
This is SportsCenter.
We're not even through week 5, and there are no undefeated teams left in the National Football League. The Eagles had a 14-point lead yesterday at home against the Broncos, who rallied with 18 points in the fourth quarter to stun Philadelphia 21-17. The Broncos are now 3-2. The Eagles dropped to 4-1. The Titans picked up their first win. They scored 16 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to beat the Cardinals 22-21. Also last night, the Patriots stunned the Bills, a 23-20 victory with a game-winning field goal gets New England to 3-2. Buffalo drops to 4-1. Also yesterday, Baker Mayfield throws for 379 yards and 2 touchdowns, 29-33 on the day. Emeka Ibuka has 7 catches for 163 and a score as Tampa gets to 4-1 overall, 3-0 away from home with a 38-35 win over Seattle. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Rain showers likely, and some rain may be a little heavy at times today. It's a 70% chance of rain and just a high of 77 here in Little Rock. A 70% chance of rain continues tonight, although the rain may be a little lighter, and we'll have a low of 69 degrees tonight. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Tito's Handmade Vodka presents the 2025 1037 The Buzz Fall Golf Tournament Tuesday, October 14th at Repsamen Golf Course. Registration is now open. Go to 1037thebuzz.com to register your 4-person team. Prizes will be awarded in both morning and afternoon flights. It's the 2025 1037 The Buzz Fall Golf Tournament Tuesday, October 14th at Repsamen Golf Course. Presented by Tito's Handmade Vodka and brought to you in part by Double B's and Twin Peaks. Thanks to Corky's Ribs and Barbecue, Sonic, and Michelob Ultra.
Hey folks, David BAZZEL here for Tri-State Generators. Fall weather can be just as unpredictable as a football game. One play, everything looks fine. Then the next thing you know, you're in the dark with no power. If you've been in a nasty storms, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's why I love the Generac Home Standby Generator. Warm and comfortable. Plus, there's no wasted food or drinks in the refrigerator. And this fall, Tri-State is offering up to $2,205 in savings on a new Generac generator. Plus, 1 year of free maintenance and remote monitoring. That's a touchdown-worthy deal you don't want to miss. See what I did there? Make the smart call this season. Go to TriStateGenerators.com and schedule your free quote today. Remember this fall, Tri-State is offering up to $2,205 in savings on a new Generac generator plus 1 year of free maintenance and remote monitoring. Check them out online at TriStateGenerators.com. Terms and conditions apply. Call for details.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 1037 The Buzz app.
Listen, and I'm a plus-size man.
We all agree Coach Pittman was a swell guy. Salt of the earth, and boy, he loved our hogs. Oh, but somewhere between Memphis and Mississippi, well, the winds dried up much quicker than an August log.
That's my ear to the head moment.
And in a rum coach is really risky. Who's gonna lead our beloved swine? Having Bobby P makes things handy, so I am sure that our hogs will be just fine.
Way to scream it out, Roger.
Thanks, Dr. Jimmy Tucker in Otho, Arkansas, for providing my wife with gainful employment and for sponsoring these songs, those many years ago. Thank you.
Yeah, that is outstanding.
Thank
there,
you,
Roger.
David.
Yes,
Thank you.
outstanding.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead. It's time to do a little Razorback graffiti. We've got a new sponsor, but let's go ahead. I'll hit the sponsor on the back side of it.
It's time for Razorback Graffiti. Now, you know the drill. One sentence and one sentence only.
I want to thank Pain Treatment MD. It's Arkansas's most comprehensive interventional pain practice with plenty of treatment options, including med management, minimally invasive procedures, ketamine infusions, and regenerative therapies. So if you haven't checked them out, they're located in Bryant and Hot Springs Village. Check them out online at paintreatmentmd.com.
Ketamine?
Yes.
Isn't it ketamine?
Is it ketamine or ketamine?
It's ketamine, isn't it?
Ketamine. I didn't know what it was.
I'm not
I
sure.
didn't know they had ketamine treatment.
They do.
It for the pain, absolutely.
661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of Razorback Graffiti. Let's roll.
Have you. Let's do it.
Right off the bat, thank Sterling.
Morning, guys. Arkansas had a restful and relaxing weekend. Sadly, this is the fourth off weekend they've had in a row, and that's the truth.
Ooh, well done, Sterling. Fake Sterling.
This is the guy we haven't mentioned that said he wants to get back into coaching. Coach Ed Orgeron.
Hey,
Coach O, what's up?
Hey, how y'all doing there? How y'all doing? Let me tell you something. You get on that Google machine and you look up that Cafe Dumont down there in New Orleans. You get that phone number and you ask them how to pronounce that pastry that they're famous for.
How do you pronounce it, Coach? How do you pronounce it?
I pronounce it delicious.
Oh, boy.
Coach O, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry, Steve. Dadgummit.
Steve, did I hang up on him, Steve? I'm sorry.
661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part. How about that? A little Coach O.
Coach O, yeah, he has been mentioned.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to come back as a head coach or a coordinator.
Yeah.
I think he'd like to be a head coach, but I don't know if he would if he's game doing the
So would he be a viable candidate for a head coaching job anywhere in the country?
He would,
if the right fit was there.
Yeah, there's somebody.
Again, Coach Pittman, there's no right fit for coach.
I don't think a major program would offer Coach Orgeron. I think it would be
it wouldn't
maybe
be
a lower. It could be a lower Power 5 school, but I don't think it would be one of the
nothing in the
majors,
SEC.
No. I don't think so.
Okay,
not as a
He's
head
been
coach.
there.
Yeah,
He's been there.
He'd be a great coordinator.
Oh, there's no doubt. Could you imagine having an all-star? You got Bobby P as head coach. Just for a second, Bobby P. You keep Coach Pittman as offense. You bring in O as defense. Who else? You bring in Garrick McGee. Bring him back. Let's see what happens.
Steve Arison calling in from Hot Springs. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Coach Pittman, you want to take out the party bar this weekend? Yes, sir.
He's gonna be on the lake for sure.
He sure is.
Rogers red.
This is my red Sharpie from my scoreboards that I put out every week.
Gotcha.
Roger,
I'm going to be pretty dull by the end of the year.
Oh, yeah, I know, because I go red for the loss, green for the wins is what I do. So that's
I don't know about this red Sharpie.
Oh, I used to have my the Wells Co. It's not Wells Co. anymore because they stopped giving me.
I got you.
I put those
I thought
on
you were
there.
trivia. I thought you were talking about trivia.
No, Steve Qualls is giving me this year's. No,
sure. 661-1037. We go to Clint Sterner.
Hey, congratulations on the Ring of Honor thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, fellas. I told Cindy not to bring her dog to goat yoga, Hog Boss.
He told her not to bring the dog to goat yoga. Oh, my gosh, that was a funny. Hey, what did we learn last week? You don't bring a dog to goat yoga.
You don't. And do you know that Clint Sterner not only won first place, his team, at Boudreaux's Trivia last week, but they also won the monthly prize of the Razorback outdoor gear?
There's a Clint Sterner team?
Yeah, he was there.
Oh, he was there.
Hog Balls, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hog
Yes,
exactly. Yeah. Who's this? Hog freaking Wild.
Saturday night after Florida thumped the Shorthorns, I was doing the gator chop. Thank you, Florida.
Yeah.
Coach Prime.
Things are so bad, I've lost my receipt.
Remember he was good. I got receipts. He's not talking. He's talking clots now, not receipts.
Not receipts. He's talking clots.
David Shower.
Hey, David
Good morning.
Arkansas's D was really stinky last week. David, I know you know about that, Mr. Stinky Schlong.
Thank you,
my
David
schlong.
Shower.
Hey, my sling was clean this morning.
Your sling was clean this morning.
It was.
Jeez, calm down there.
just FYI, my shower was working fine this morning.
Outstanding for
Thank
you. Let me tell you, so
Touchdown
was
Club
mine.
Day.
You have to clean up on touchdown day. When did we first meet? You remember when we met David Shower in person?
Yeah, it's up in Branson.
After the tornado?
Yeah, it sure did.
Shut out all the electricity.
crazy.
Exactly. How about
661
You got a pretty good memory when you need to.
661-1037.
Agency for Aging.
Hey, down here at the Senior Citizen Center, we are all agreeing that old Cap, he can tell a story a hell of a lot faster than that Justin Moore did while that on the radio.
We got to get Cap. Where can we find Cap? Where was it? Cersei?
Maumelle.
No, is that what?
Yeah,
are you sure?
He's Maumelle.
I think you're wrong. I don't think you're right.
Yeah. I
Josh,
bet
do you remember?
I will bet you $1 trillion. No, it was Maumelle. Yes.
661-1037. Text or it was Cap, Maumelle, or
I think Roger's right.
I don't think it is. I'm gonna go all in. All my chips in. It's not Maumelle. Tommy Smith. Good morning, Outlaw.
Dericovic.
He loves saying that. You're a check.
Never could do it. Hey, Goose.
Well, in the year of the Lord, 2025, there's spoons in the persimmons.
Spoon and the Simmons. We hadn't heard that guy in a long time.
We have not, but I want Goose.
I think he didn't mean to say goose. I think Josh just thought he said goose.
Yeah.
I don't think that's it.
Baz is right. LOL. Coach O, I don't know what.
Where is what's his name again?
Cap. I just got to say you have a great memory.
I know.
The guy I just mentioned his name.
I was going to call him Cobb. I went blank.
I don't know his name.
Help us track down Cap, everybody.
He's a Maumelle. He's a moment.
I think Roger's right. He's a moment.
I tell him all my chips are in.
All his chips
all
are in.
the chips are in.
All his chips are in.
I just don't believe.
Look at you. Look at you. Listen, I want to say congratulations out then to the newest Oaklawn's sporting
ambassador.
Yeah. Teaming with you.
No, they're not. Listen, they're
Ebony and Ivory.
Take
Ebony
over.
and Ivory.
Taking over me.
You know what? That needs to be on the big board. Ebony and Ivory picks, and it's a picture of you and Ebony.
Thank you. Well, DJ's there too, so I got to go.
Well, I just found out that DJ.
Maybe I should.
They're changing the name of Mainline Sports Board to DJ.
I need to get Jessica to start learning how to pick games.
Mayflower, or is it Cap was from Mayflower?
Thank you. Cap. Can anybody help us track down Cap?
See, somebody says it was Greenbrier. Someone says it was
it's
Cersei,
it's a
and that's
sma-
Mayflower.
it's a small-
It was Mayflower.
It's the,
So I knew it was an M. Yeah, I had it was right.
All else.
Would you
pretty
give
close.
me
You
my,
win.
give me
You
my
win.
chips?
You know what? You got
Mr.
it.
You make fun of my memory.
Nobody makes fun of your memory.
You said Cersei, though.
You couldn't
No,
remember
well,
his name. That was your
I just
memory.
knew it wasn't Momel.
Exactly.
That's no. You said your chips. Oh, that's such revisionist history.
No, and here's the deal. And for you to say you just knew it was Momel, to be really
I knew it
overconfident
wasn't
now.
Momel. I knew it was something. It's a city far away from, or at least farther than Momel. So
you cleaned yourself today.
Do want to
didn't
thank Pain Treatment MD. Appreciate them sponsoring our latest Razorback graffiti. Check them out online at paintreatmentmd.com.
For sure,
They're located in Bryant and Hot Springs Village. So thanks for them. That's always fun and always great to hear. You know, no Razorback game. You don't have quite the sizzle, but we appreciate everybody who's.
And you know what? I'm running low on giveaways at Razorback Watch Party. We've got how many games left? 7? 7 games left. I think I'll be able to squeeze out. I've got a bunch of stuff. My daughter-in-law helped my wife. Samantha's closet is it's beautiful right now. The inside is just beautiful.
Yeah, Roger,
I got a bunch of stuff like that shirt, like that hoodie right there.
I'm going to tell you, it is amazing the bath fitter process.
Oh,
they go
my
in there
gosh.
and it just boom one day and the whole thing is completely. I mean, it's crazy how good it looks.
Oh, dude, it's a complete.
And Roger's like it's almost like he'd had a child. It was.
It really
he
is.
beamed as
it's
much.
Such a beautiful. You know what? Because they did not take out we didn't do the tub or anything like. We just wanted to enlarge, get a new shower in the space that we had. I don't know the numbers of the size and all that, but because of what, it's
You know what?
beautiful.
You listen,
Dude, I'm telling you. I mean, Samantha and I have not had that much fun in a shower together in
Whoa!
a couple of years of our marriage.
Whoa!
Just
Calm down over there.
Listen,
It's Monday.
listen, let me tell you this because I want you to put this in your ad. You can even say that Roger and Samantha are really enjoying their shower more as much as they had because we've been married 40 years.
I think the
first
shower.
10 years of our marriage.
To me, the shower tub area of bathrooms now for like new construction or renovation, it's become one of the hot things to do.
Totally.
Because we spend a lot of time in our shower, and you want it to be comfortable. You love the way it looks. You got the rainforest.
Oh my gosh!
You got the rainforest coming in.
Listen, that is the
you got the largest rainforest there is out there. What's it called? It's called
rain shower.
It's called the rain shower.
Well, it's a rain head.
It's the head. It's a big flat head.
It's as big. It's as
big as a stovetop.
What would it be?
It's
as big as a hubcap.
It's as big as a hubcap.
I would say as big as a hubcap.
And it streams down on top of you. It doesn't come at an angle. Comes right down on top. It's like you're standing in the rain.
We have the angle on the hose if we need that for that one.
And here's the deal. Hey, no more sliding. No more sliding glass.
No more sliding.
You open a regular glass.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I mean, the caulking.
Listen,
There's
when you compliment the caulking.
Now, when you have an expert that knows to put the caulk up, and it's an art when you use that finger and spread that caulk, both clear and white.
Well, we need to acknowledge this bath fitters who we're talking about.
We'll finish up the spot in a commercial Wednesday. We'll finish up what we did. It'll be some before and after.
Josh,
and when you see it, you can tell a big difference.
The first scene, Roger's walking in. I'm in there. I look like I'm getting ready to go to work.
Yeah.
And then this next one, he's in the shower. So we have a shower scene. We have a shower scene with Roger.
And I may not be asked to do movies in Northwest, from any movie anymore because my time has come and gone. But the commercials that I'm doing, I will do my very best to shine as an actor in all these commercials. And this bath fitter commercial is going to be awesome.
Baz, do the honorable thing and step down from making picks on the Oaklawn Sports app. It's obvious you don't know what you're doing because you always pick favorites. Well, I was 65% and 60% last year, so I did get it right.
Here's the deal.
And so
what's wrong with picking favorites?
Let me.
You just have to load up.
Yeah, but listen,
I don't get it.
It's my style.
That's your style.
I picked the Cowboys last week when they weren't the favorites, so we'll see. Listen, I got a long way to go. I'm not as doing as well, but you know what? Send me your name and send me your picks, and we'll match it up.
That's right. That's right.
That's all.
Gotta strategize a little bit. I'm not going to hammer you overall. I'm just saying you got to strategize some.
Well,
right?
listen, I strategized some. I was 65% last year, 60.
I'm
So
saying,
I was
a week like this week, 7 dogs. Was it?
I was 4-1 in the college game. Listen, that's not bad. Obviously,
that's good.
Yeah, and 2-2 in the NFL. You saw the game. I think you and I both had the darn Eagles that were up 17-3 with 13 minutes to go.
That's the second Eagles game that's been wonky. They had the
Ridiculous.
Rams game, which they really should have lost.
Ridiculous.
And then, they end up covering. And then that one yesterday was ridiculous.
Someone says, well, now Baz is telling lies. We know he doesn't spend that much time in the shower. I don't spend as much time as Roger probably does. But I was in there this morning, scrubbing and cleaning.
That is so good. So here's the deal. I'm a soap guy. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the towers that we have in the shower.
Yes.
Dude. I mean, I'm telling you.
You need to take a picture
Let
and
me
post
tell
it.
you
Are you going to post it? Have you posted it yet?
No, I haven't posted.
Somebody-
That's just like posting your food.
Somebody said Cap listens every day. Ask him to call in.
Please, Cap, call
Let's
in.
see if Big Rick's got any thoughts about it. We're trying to track down Cap. What's up, Rick?
Hey, Big Rick.
Hey, we need a coach to take over like a bicycle without a seat.
Bicycle without a seat. Wow.
To take over like a bicycle. You know what? Because you're not sitting down.
Okay.
You're not sitting. I think there's something like that. That's not arrow in the head, but it's close.
Butch Jones at the Touchdown Club today. All you ASU fans, go there and support him. I know there's going to be a lot of folks there that representing Jonesboro and representing Arkansas State. So do not go away. 8:46 here in Morning Mayhem.
Fall is a beautiful time of year. The leaves change, the weather gets cooler, the days get shorter, but some of that means those outside activities, well, we got to take them inside now. So if you're like me, this time of year, I'm spending more time in the gym. Don't let your nagging joint pain keep you from maximizing that time. Hey everybody, Josh Neighbors here for QC Kinetics, and they've helped thousands of patients find lasting relief using advanced cellular treatments using growth factors from your own body. It's a simple injection, not a hospital stay. It's fast and all natural with no downtime. Make sure you check out all of your options for that back pain, that knee pain, that shoulder pain. Don't let them tell you more pills, more surgery are your only choices. Call QC Kinetics today and get a free consultation. Exercise that freedom and look beyond the same old solutions. So call now and start feeling the difference that thousands of people across the country have felt. Call 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880.
The boating season is winding down, but the work isn't over yet. Don't just put your boat away. Protect your investment. Give it the professional winterization it deserves at Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports. Whether you need a basic package or a premium service, we've got you covered. Get expert motor winterization, shrink wrapping, detailing, and secure storage options. We can even deliver it back to you in the spring, ready to go with a hot battery and full of gas. Get your boat to us before October 31st and receive a 10% early bird discount. Visit TraderBills.com.
The 2025 Arkansas State Fair Concert Series is here. We're turning up the volume and the rock. So get ready because we're bringing 38 Special October 12th at 6 o'clock p.m. That's right, 80s rock and roll icons, 38 Special at Barton Coliseum. Plus, get free fair admission with any concert ticket purchase. Buy now at ArkansasStateFair.com and get ready to rock. We can't wait to see y'all there at the 85th Arkansas State Fair.
Hi, it's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge store here in Sherwood. Folks, if you're shopping for a new car or truck, I hope you'll come see us and give us a chance to earn your business. We have huge discounts, 0% financing available, and we'll give you $1,000 over Kelly Blue Book value for your trade-in. Folks, I guarantee you a hassle-free buying experience. And if you've had credit problems in the past, listen to this. We have an easy pre-approval process. Just go to FletcherCredit.com to get started. You can be pre-approved in minutes. It's really not hard. FletcherCredit.com. Folks, we're also still buying cars every day. If you got an old car or truck you want to turn into cash, bring it to Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood and ask for Chris or Andy. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Shop in person or shop online at FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Crisp, refreshing with just 2.6 carbs and only 95 calories. Brewed for those who never settle. Enjoy responsibly. DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
Constipation with belly pain that keeps coming back and back and back. If your symptoms keep coming back, talk to your doctor. It could be irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C. Linzess could help you get ahead of it. Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
Get your tickets now for the 2025 Hoops for St. Jude Tip-Off Classic as the Arkansas men's team takes on the Memphis Tigers on October 27th at the FedEx Forum. Learn more at stjude.org/hoops and be a part of the action.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
What's his name, Josh?
Josh Neighbors.
His comment about Waterboy not being
Yes.
worth anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
These millenniums ain't got no taste in movies.
You ain't got no taste.
These
There
millenniums,
ain't been a good movie made in the last 10 years.
Yes, these millenniums have no taste. You're
You ain't
correct.
got
I
no
am
good
right.
taste.
Hey, you millennium.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Who sings it?
Johnny Rogers.
No. You're close.
Johnny Roberts.
It starts with a J.
Johnny G.
Not a senior.
Johnny Jr.
Junior.
Junior Samples.
And his last name is a color. Rhymes with sound.
This color to the touchdown club this year.
What's that?
You brought a guy with this color to the touchdown club this year. His name has the color in it. That's not right.
No.
Well, I'm just doing
Johnny
my
Brown.
job. Junior Brown.
That's close.
You nailed it.
Allison's favorite part of the show is Baz going, "Oh yeah." He loves chainsaw.
Thank you, Allison. Somebody says here, don't let them beat you down, Baz. I only use your picks, and I'm ahead for 2 years. Haters gonna hate. Thank you, 870 guy.
Thank you, 870.
I love.
We're best friends, 870 guy.
I love when our listeners start peppering us with the right answers because we were saying, "Where's Cap from?" And he moved. First of all, it says he moved from the Northwest, and then was Mayflower, Greenbrier. I'm pretty sure Cap said Cersei, Mayflower, Cersei, Mayflower,
not one moment.
Mayflower.
Not one moment. Josh and I are the only ones that agree.
Well, okay,
I
but
think, and a
you
lot
did.
of it
You
had
went
to-
all in from
yeah, you went all in,
No.
and the only reason you did was to go against him.
No, but here's the problem: is that he's
'Cause
acting
we
like he's
want to-
correct. He said Cersei said his chips were, and then acted like he was correct after
I just knew it
Mayflower
was
was
a
involved.
Maumelle.
He pushed all his chips
I
in.
knew it wasn't Maumelle.
He pushed all his chips
No,
in.
but you
He
didn't
knew
say
was
it like
Maumelle.
that.
I
You
did.
said Cersei.
No, I knew it was somewhere further away.
No,
I
yes,
understood.
okay.
Roger knew what I was doing.
You were impossible to argue.
Roger knew exactly what I was thinking, and all the listeners knew.
It's impossible. I was right. It's like, no,
know
you
what?
were.
Let me
You
tell you
said
this.
Cersei.
It's so funny. I think Samantha brought it up the other day. I don't know what we were talking about with you and all the things that you do. It goes back to what Jessica said. If y'all bust up, you'll come back. You'll come back the very next day and go, all right, let's do some graffiti or whatever it was that she said.
Yep.
Not
it's
true.
impossible.
Impossible.
It's impossible. Listen, because we want to be so right. But you know what? The great Kaczynski is right.
Kaczynski. Someone says here from the 501, hey, did you see Arkansas basketball gets number one recruit in basketball in Connecticut? Another stud. I can't even keep up. I barely can. I got to work hard to see who all our players are this year. It's basically a new team for the most part.
I don't really care about basketball recruiting anymore. Like, the best player in the SEC was a Morehead State transfer last year, and then the guy who was the best player in Florida was an Iona transfer.
I think it's irrelevant almost to
right.
the most
Like,
part.
how many teams their best players are freshmen?
Like
the good ones.
hardly any of them, yeah.
Yeah, like Duke. That's it.
Yeah.
On our buddy Jay Bird being on Will Kane's show Friday. Was that Friday?
Well, it was so funny. I said, it says live on there. I thought, wait a minute, Fox is based in New York. I said, well, that's obviously not right. It said live. I said, unless Will Kane's in Fort Worth. Will Kane's show is in Dallas.
He's in Texas.
not.
He's a Dallas guy.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, they moved him when he left. When they.
But what's
gave him
weird,
the show.
most of the shows are in studio in New York. You know, is where our friend
yeah,
Charlie
there's
Painter.
a split screen with a cat out in Cali as well, though.
But that, I mean, Will Kane does a whole show.
He does his own show. He's podcast. He's everything. And yeah, he's real good friends with Stephen A.
Yeah,
because they worked together on ESPN.
They were good
back in the day.
Has Stephen A. started his political thing yet?
No, not yet.
You mean his run for president?
Well, what about Feinbaum too? It looks like Feinbaum's really talking about doing this.
He's probably bored of doing this.
Yeah, probably so.
Because here's the thing.
Probably so.
He does two things. He goes on Get Up, which you yell about Arch Manning for a minute, and then you babysit a phone line for 4 hours.
Let me tell you,
doing that for you,
Josh, and I'll tell you, he does like us 4 hours. And
I know, but his show's a lot different than ours.
I know, but I'm just saying, when you do a 4-hour show, that's and then his callers go through those callers every day. Oh my gosh!
And Paul's like a big J journalist, like through and through.
Yeah,
I mean, he's been doing this.
He's a former
forever.
writer. Yeah, you
but
bet.
I think he probably wants a change.
Yeah, and of course the other day I know his producer obviously pretty well, and I was looking at some of the lineup. They had like one of our shows the other day. They had like 25 guests. I mean, these are all
including John Neighbors.
Yeah, including some the big names on those Friday shows, and I maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's just ready for a change, and this now's the time to do it. And he feels like he can get the support. He does not seem like a politician type. I just can't see him on the stump.
I think he's disconnected from. I really do believe with what if you watch his show, it's not the same as it used to be. Because look, it's hard to maintain energy for a show like that.
Oh my god!
And then also the Get Up thing, man. Like that's just ESPN's got a lot of college football games on, and they do not treat college football like the property that it is.
Right.
Like the amount of coverage it gets on the morning show.
Oh no, yeah, it's a pro show. This is what Feinbaum does. If you guys ever notice, so let's say Roger, you're me. And you're answering a question. Just start talking, and he'll ask me a question and start talking.
Just for me to start talking?
Yeah.
I'm just talking?
Yeah.
All right, well, Sam Pittman is going to go ahead and be a part of giving away the next boot that we're going to be giving for LSU.
So I'm talking, and he just looks down. He just looks down. He's looking at his
on your show?
Yeah, on his show. And so I finish saying what I'm saying, and then he raises up and asks another question. He's looking, I guess, at his notes or whatever. But he will not. Oh,
you know what? I never caught that because when I'm watching you.
It's interesting to see that he's looking down. I was like, okay, what's the next question? And he comes up and asks another question. I don't know if his notes are there or he's looking at text messages or whatever. But it's funny. Is
any truth that they feed you the questions before you go on?
They do not.
You did an outstanding job.
All right, we'll see if we get Pat Bradley today. Brought to you by Cabot Outdoors. Hopefully we will. He was there with you last week, right? I'm going to stick around for a few minutes before I get out of here.
Oh, before you go see Butch. Again, I expect to see Butch. Butch is...
always dressed to the nines?
I think he's a sharp-dressed dude. I mean, but what's his lineage? It's almost... He almost has some, I don't know why I keep thinking of him as being a Goomba.
I know he's in a happy mood today, man. Thank goodness, because that would have been that'd have been a downer of a touchdown club today if they had lost that game.
Is that a racist thing to say, a Goomba?
I don't think so.
I didn't take it as much. I was just being a made guy. I wanted
Josh,
to be a made guy.
Our correction
Josh,
guy.
Was that racist?
Italian too.
Oh, guess what I mean.
9 o'clock.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oaklawn Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oaklawn Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The garage is more than a place to park your car. It holds prized possessions and for most is a bustling entryway to the home. That's why LiftMaster designed the first ever opener with a built-in wide-angle camera and a two-way audio, so you can see what matters and secure what's inside. Ensure your family and prized possessions are secure with a reliable garage door opener that's built to last and powered by MyQ for smartphone control. Precision Garage Door of Central Arkansas. Garage door repair, new garage doors and openers. Check us out at precisiondoorwoodrock.com. The Zone with Justin Acree and DJ Williams will be on location at the 2025 Arkansas State Fair Media Day this Thursday. Get the inside scoop on all of the rides, events, and of course, the food.
The City of Little Rock is preparing for National Night Out tomorrow. This yearly event celebrates community while pushing for progress in the city. Mayor Frank Scott Jr., Little Rock Police, the City Board, and Housing and Neighborhood Programs will be in attendance. They will be there to build relationships and learn what the community needs. There will be lots of food, games, and door prizes at each of the 4 city-managed locations. This event will start at 5 p.m. and end at 8 p.m. And just a reminder, your property taxes are due next week. You can pay online at the Arkansas Department of Finance and Administration's website. People can also find ways to pay by contacting your county's tax collector's website. Mark those calendars. Payments are due Wednesday, October 15th. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Fernando Carmona joins Out of Bounds, courtesy of Colonial Life Independent Agents, Charlie Schaaf and Damon Francis. Call 501-413-4005.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Cloudy and cooler today with a 70% chance of rain in central Arkansas. Little Rock will have a high temperature of only 77 degrees. Still a 70% chance of rain showers tonight, although the rain may be a little more sporadic and maybe a little lighter tonight. Overnight will drop down to 69 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Razorback center Caden Kittler will join Morning Mayhem each week this football season to discuss everything that's going on with the Razorbacks and college football. Brought to you by J. Martin Law. If you have any legal question, call Jay for free 24/7 at 501-951-1333. J. Martin for all your legal needs. Don't delay. Call Jay.
Hey folks, it's David Bazzell out here at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you, and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See shelter agent Madison Buse in England, Matt Cooper in Russellville, or Todd Session in Morrilton today.
Progressive's Teen Driver discount could lower the cost of insurance for your teenager and save you some money. And then you can still spend money on them. Because just when you think you have a grasp on spending, new sneakers. And then it's money for a school field trip. And of course, spending money. Oh yeah, and a new phone to replace the one they dropped in the toilet. Oh, don't remind me. So just get Progressive's Teen Driver discount. And then you can continue to spend money on them. Endlessly. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discount not available in all states and subject to terms and conditions.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Serious injuries happen every day.
If it happens to you, don't wait. Dial 8.
Dial 8 for Rainwater, Holton, Sexton.
888-8888.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
We've got you covered, Arkansas.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solution is now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is meatloaf for only $7.49 per pound, with roasted red skin potatoes and peppers for $4.99 per pound.
Would you like to win the ultimate hunting ATV? Stop by Honda of Russellville right now through October 17th to win a new Honda 4-man 4x4 ATV with winch, tire, and wheel package. Check us out online at HondaRussellville.com or on Facebook.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
I want your blood. I want your soul.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
I want them both right now.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here is David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, Lunger, let's do it.
All right, it's 9:06 on this Monday, October 6th. Glad you're with us. As we get ready for the big week where we see Bobby Petrino as the head coach against Tennessee. That game will be in Knoxville. I think the game time is 3:15. Is that right, Roger?
It is. That's right.
We've got the Touchdown Club today. Butch Jones will be speaking, head coach at Arkansas State, with a unbelievable comeback at the end, Rick Schaefer. It was crazy ending, so that will be a positive meeting today, which could have been a very ugly meeting.
Right.
But if you want to be a part of the show, if you're an ASU fan, come to the DoubleTree. Doors open at 11. Meeting starts about 11:40, and we'll be done by 1. And, you can listen to them right here on the bus, either way, or watch it on, we stream it, thanks to the fine folks at Arkansas PBS.
Don't you do a Steve Sullivan thing
I
today?
do a Steve Sullivan podcast today.
Those aren't live, are they?
They're not live.
Okay.
They're not live. Let's check in with our man, PB.
It's now time to talk to the shooter, Pat Bradley. Brought to you by Cabot Outdoors, your Hustler Zero turn mower and steel equipment dealer. And we work with all brands in the service department. CabotOutdoors.com. Now from the land of the Bruins, Celtics, Patriots, and Red Sox, here is Pat Bradley.
Good morning, PB.
What do you say, Pistol?
Patty B. Good morning.
What do you say, boys?
What do we say, gentlemen? What do we say?
Well, we had a nice little weekend getaway from Razorback football, Pat, but we did have basketball Friday night. Did you get a chance to see the highlights from the dunk contest? And Brazil goes 50 inches over the top of the 7-footer for the dunk.
Yeah, everybody loved it. Everybody loved it. It was, you gotta enjoy those moments, right? Right. It's just all winning.
All right, but let me ask you, Pat. Let me ask you, Pat. We've got some millennials out there that say, "Did Brazil use his hand?" Does that take away from the dunk, the dunk, if he used his hand to help him a little bit in your eyes?
No, honestly, I think considering the action of it,
yes.
I think it's probably polite to use the hand to make sure that you get over it. I was never really a
dunk guy.
No, definitely not dunk. But no, when it comes to like dunk contest stuff, I was never a fan of people jumping over things.
Well, really? No. Well, I guess when they did the car and all that, were you more a slam dunk guy or were you a 3-point guy? Which one did you anticipate the most? It's easy for me to think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, more 3-point guy.
Totally.
Slam dunk guy is. I've said this before. I think the home run derby and the 3-point contest, those are the two purest forms of competition that they have at like the All-Star game.
Sure. Well,
It's because in a dunk contest you have a judge and you get a judge. It's a little bit different than just going up there and hitting home runs and knocking down shots.
Yeah.
Who won the 3-point competition? I never saw that.
I don't know on Friday night. I don't know. Did they have one?
Yeah, they did.
They have that event.
They did. I don't know. I don't know who won.
Yeah.
Let me look see if I can find it. Yeah, this is sort of getting to know a new team, Pat. It's of course. By the way, too, Roger, they play Sunday in Hot Springs. At the convention center over there. Yeah, they play.
They're staying at Oaklawn.
They're staying at Oaklawn. Yeah, it's sort of weird. This is that transition time, Pat, where basketball gets sort of cranked up.
Unfortunately, we start looking forward to it, because of what happened in the football.
Yeah. Have we talked to Pat since Notre Dame? Did we talk to him last Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't.
Yeah.
Because you weren't here.
Yeah. Pat, the Oaklawn Sports line is 13.5. Arkansas is the underdog to Tennessee. Do you think that's about right, or do you think it should be even bigger?
Malik Thomas.
What's the over-under?
Roger said
69.5.
Yeah.
We'll go back and double check it right
Tennessee has scored. Tennessee has scored 40 points in every game this year. At
40,
least.
Pat.
At least every game this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's the issue. First of all, is I want to see. I guess nobody has stepped up and transferred, right? So he's got they have the whole unit back, right? He hasn't dealt with any players that they're all on board still. In other words, I haven't heard anything.
I think so. I think that's been the positive.
So I mean, that's obviously, that's a good thing moving forward. That obviously the last thing you want to happen, or you're worried about is some of the players quitting on you. And, we'll see. Maybe they do take this as a challenge. Now, how much can you? And I guess we'll see if it was effort, if it was scheme, if it was just flat out talent that these guys were missing on the defensive side of things. There was a lot of questions I think that people had that we'll find out.
Yeah, this is a bad timing to go to Tennessee against an explosive Tennessee offense, a team that we knocked off, upset them last year. That the head coach remembers it and probably love to give us some payback on that. And then a defense is trying to find itself. I think that what the defensive staff is trying to do now is just, hey, we're going to give you the basics here. We're going to do the basics where you can just sort of run to the ball. This is the zone you got. This is the drop you should take. This is the step you should take if you're on the defensive line. Keep your outside arm free. Just some basic. What did he say? Fits. He said fits. And so I think what he was talking about there, Pat Rogers, that just making sure that your defensive front fits where the holes are, to where there's a fit. If there's not a fit, that's where there's a big hole and somebody runs for 50 yards, which we've seen quite a bit. So.
I mean, it's amazing that we're still having these conversations.
Oh no! Well, listen, it's Pat. If you watch the last 3 weeks, they need to have them because they have not gotten that down yet.
There seem to be a couple of misfits with Vanderbilt and Alabama.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. It makes a difference. Pat, what about your Patriots last night with the big win?
Yeah, look at
the big
you.
win over the Bills at Buffalo.
Are we over the hump?
I just don't believe it. I cannot believe it yet, just yet. Listen, the line is playing good. They've got a quarterback that seems to be, he can make plays, and one of the things that's killed them, and that is, they've had some really bad turnovers the last couple of weeks leading up to last night. So. But I don't know. I'm hesitant to say that the Patriots have, turned the corner and maybe pointed in the right direction. Definitely pointed in the right direction for sure.
Yeah. Well, you got your quarterback. It looks like he was impressive last night.
Yeah, and I think they had made a head coaching change and to a guy in Vrabel who he's had some really successful head coaching years in the past, so a little more stable, let's say. It's a little bit more stable.
Yeah, there were some crazy games yesterday. One included, nobody's undefeated now. You had the Eagles that had dominated that game to the fourth quarter, and then it was like they quit that last quarter. And so, it was that was what Roger's right. It's one of the games I missed yesterday. It really hacked me off. That 17-3 in the fourth quarter. There were like 8 comebacks yesterday. You got to fit. Teams today get a little lax. and just don't play.
Just do.
Yeah, they just don't have the killer. You know, one of the problems with
I wouldn't even
Philadelphia,
yeah, go ahead.
they stopped running the ball. They just started throwing the ball, and those are turnovers. Those are 3 and out quicker, and you got a great running back. Run the darn ball.
But there's almost a team like that though. That they lost. Buffalo loses. Is it a good loss? Maybe it's a good loss right now. When it comes to the Cowboys, I was not.
Yeah,
100%.
Cowboys impressive yesterday.
Well, they were impressive, but you got an 0-5 team scoring as much as they did. Of course, maybe it's because of where they played. I don't know. I just expect more. I don't know where it was. Who was it that said it in the paper? Was it today's paper or yesterday? Where we've gotten spoiled. Was that in today's paper?
I don't know.
We've gotten spoiled with
What, the Cowboys?
No. Yes, yeah, it was Dak. That's what it was. It was Dak. It was Shanahan. Said we've gotten spoiled with what because you don't have anybody on the front line, on the O line or whatever, and we expect Dak Prescott is probably the best player he's ever seen in the NFL. What the hell is he talking about? He's a great leader. People want to follow. I'm going, what are you talking about? Come on. I mean, so it's because the team has been horrible this entire time that they're holding Dak back. That's what I'm hearing Coach Shanahan say. I'm positive though. Listen, because now,
you mean?
huh? Schottenheimer, excuse me. I don't know why I get those two mixed up. Absolutely, Schottenheimer saying he's.
What are you calling him?
Shanahan.
You can't. Well, you've had a lot worse than that.
Oh, no, it's okay. Listen, I got Mayflower from All Mel, which starts with an M, and Shot and Shanna all start together. It all starts together. You still can't read mines, can you?
No.
Okay, good. You son of a. Anyway, so maybe my entire argument's shot now. Schottenheimer now.
Do want to thank Cabot Outdoors for sponsoring Pat. They're at 901 South Pine Street, 501-843-7956. Check them out online at cabotoutdoors.com. Have you got your assignments, Pat, for your TV yet? You got SEC Media Days coming up, the next couple of weeks?
We got that coming up, and no, don't have the games yet, which we'll be getting that soon. And then right around the corner, like you guys said. I mean, everybody's going to be, we have our exhibition games. Obviously, at the end of October is when the big exhibition games are happening. Obviously, we played Memphis at Memphis, and then kick off some of the games, some of the bigger games. So this is the transition period.
What is the where are the Razorbacks in basketball going to be ranked in the SEC? Are they the? I mean, I'm sure they're one of the top teams, but are they like 1, 2, or 3? I mean, where would they be preseason ranked in terms of the best in the league?
I probably would give them top 3. Florida is back. Florida is just, after winning last year, they just obviously recently won the national championship, but they have kept a good core of their big guys from last year, and they brought in a couple of good guys. They brought in Boogie Fland. Remember, Boogie Fland was our guy, Boogie.
Boogie Fland.
Yeah, he's with Florida now.
I forgot about that. I forgot.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that? There's Arkansas
Between him and Felipe Franks, it just seems like a millennium.
Arkansas is so good they don't even care. Boogie, go where you want to. We'll get some other good players.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing we're gonna have to start. I mean, we talk about it all the time, but it's just like you'll be watching the game, and this will happen to you guys this year, and you'll be like, "Hey, I remember that guy.
Yeah,
I think he used to play for us, or he used to play at another school."
I know.
Crazy.
Well, Pat, listen. Look forward to seeing you soon. I think Trey Schapp may be going to SEC Media Days. I believe. What do you feel about this game? Do you feel good? Do you think Arkansas has any chance against Tennessee?
It's obviously a tall task. I think, what people want to see more than anything is what you guys have been talking about the last couple of weeks is, look like your helmet isn't stuck up your rear end.
Right. Oh, hey!
Yes.
Sorry.
What are you, Mark Sanchez?
What a wild child that.
Oh my gosh!
Child, that
Good Lord.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough. You not only got an explosive Tennessee team this week, then you got an A&M team who's really talented. They
Yeah.
already had some good wins already. They're going to be. That's 2 back-to-back tough games. So we'll see. I think we'll be a better team. I think we'll be sharper. I just don't know how much better we'll be. How much that makes the difference in the score of a game.
Well, I don't know that 13 points yet. 13. I'm like Christopher Kane, who said, he's more knowledgeable than I am. But just is that too low?
I think. I mean, I think
too low?
I think they know what they're doing and placing those lines. But I
they
think you're
do
right.
know what they're doing.
I think it's it could be like a Notre Dame type kind of deal.
Zachary had the same thing.
Yeah.
What game was that, Zach, that you were talking about? That they nailed that they
didn't nail Notre Dame.
No,
That was
no.
4
I'm
points,
talking
right?
about in the game Saturday that they were talking about. The folks nailed it with what they said. I don't think it was the Vanderbilt game or whatever. But then you're looking at 69.5 points out of Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort, and you go, okay, if they're averaging 40 plus, Razorbacks have got. Do they score 50 plus? And the Razorbacks scored 25. And is that a beatdown? What's a beatdown? Is it a win for the Hogs if they keep it under if they cover?
I mean, I think if you keep it within 12 points, that's pretty competitive compared to
especially there.
I would think 2 touchdown victory. I mean, you got to expect Tennessee. I mean, the condition that the Hogs are in. I mean, they're going to feel pretty good about this game.
Yeah,
in terms of a 2 touchdown win.
Yeah, we'll like I said, we'll see.
I would think.
Like you said, we just got to see at least play hard and let's play smart. Let's just see if Petrino.
They're gonna have to.
Yeah,
they're gonna give it up between the 20s, I think, and they'll just try to force some red zone turnovers. Because I mean, I don't really know how their defense is gonna.
I don't know how they're gonna do it either.
They're gonna have to do it in the red zone. Like I mean, if it's open field, it's gonna be a.
Yeah, well, let's hope they get red zone opportunities to try to stop them. That they don't.
What's what I'm saying? It's like it's rush free drop.
So let's please hope we can do that, and they're not already to the end zone. Well, Pat, have a great rest of the week, buddy. We'll talk to you next Monday. Thanks to Cabot Outdoors again.
Okay, boys. Appreciate you. I love you. Have a good.
See you, Bob. Salute your mother for me.
Love you too, bud.
Will do, bud.
That's the problem. Is that is like I do think there could be an appreciable change in the effort level of Arkansas. But I think the one big concern is that you can't change personnel mid-year.
Yeah, it's tough to.
So there's no way the defense is going to be able to get better.
Yep.
So what do you do?
Yeah, you just do the best you can. Maybe just you hope you're a little bit better than what you've been.
Well,
but how does that work, man?
I think we're all
anxious. Let me tell you, I'll promise you, you can play harder and maybe not miss as many tackles. So maybe they don't have 500 yards, they have 420, and maybe they don't have 9 explosive plays, they have 6.
Yeah.
So I mean, again, it's still
which matters in a if you're
that's
playing
right.
a shootout. That's a big difference.
Yeah, and you're still if you're looking for moral style point kind of games, that's what it would be. Like I said, they have the personnel they have, and it is what it is.
They've forced 2 punts in the first half of the last 3 games.
Yeah,
against Memphis. They forced 2 punts the first half. Yeah. Ole Miss didn't punt, and Notre Dame didn't punt.
Think about that. Memphis is in is 19th now.
Yeah, they're bowl eligible.
Ole Miss is number 5-0. Ole Miss is top 5, and now Tennessee's what 9?
Notre Dame. You also mentioned. You mentioned.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Tennessee is 5-4-1. They lost to Georgia.
Yeah, Memphis is 6-0.
I know. Yeah, and then Notre Dame is what 4-2, 3-2.
Notre Dame's 3-2,
and they're 16th. Anyway,
and we're still talking. Again, it's like you said this morning, Bat. It's a whole new season. Yeah. It's a whole new.
It's going to be fascinating to watch.
Yeah.
Just so now you look up there, you got a new coach, new coaching staff. So it's going to be weird. We do this at game 6, is right?
Yeah, and he made every comment or everything that he said on the staff and the players. Look, you need to perform before you can get another job somewhere. You need to perform before you can go on in the portal and do whatever. You better be able to show that you can, because there's going to be some coaches that you are going to look at and go, well, the effort's terrible here. And let me ask you this. When it comes to portal, do I talk to you, Coach BAZZEL, about one of the players on your team before I go get him in the portal? Do I, if I do my due diligence, do I talk to you from you've got Josh Neighbors on your team and he's in the portal now? Do I come to you at all? Do I go to anybody on that team and go, why is he in
to another team?
Yeah, before I go and get Josh Neighbors out of portal for my team. Do I go to you at all? Do I go to anybody and say, why is he in here?
The problem now is that so much of it, they're not really enforcing the tampering rules.
Right.
But I mean, you can't be like, hey, brother, we're talking to your safety. What do you think?
I don't think.
I mean, like, it's right because normally a coach would ask another coach about it, but now I guess because of the rules you can't.
So it's because of rules you can't.
Well, yeah, it's like because the guy I might be wanting to start talking to could be on your roster.
Well, you've got to have then somebody on your staff then that does all that stuff that looks and says, okay, look
there
here,
is every day.
they're leaving. Well, they're leaving.
I get multiple
Let's find out. Let's do a Google search on Josh Neighbors and see what's going on.
Let me tell you, they have guys that all they do is watch. Of course, now maybe
I know,
yeah.
but I mean, if somebody's in the portal, are they leaving because of Coach? Is it because they're leaving because of Coach Petrino?
Nobody's left yet.
No, that's what I'm saying, and they haven't. And what I'm saying is, if somebody were to do that, do you do your due diligence and find out? Well, why is he leaving? Is it just because of the coaching change?
You can ask the player.
Well, he's not going to tell you that any negative. Well, I'm looking at the effort. Well, I just didn't. Did you play hard? If we ask somebody on that team, I don't know. Maybe I'm asking something that's not there yet.
Cabot Outdoors is the sponsor for Pat. We appreciate them. CabotOutdoors.com. Roger, also, we want to say thanks to Chris Alley for bringing up this beignets. I asked Justin, I said, was there any other way of pronouncing? He said, no, just beignet was the way. I was thinking
it's either it's beignets. It's not a whole lot. There's not a lot of difference.
Beignets,
boudin.
Beignets and brew. That's right around the corner.
Beignets and brew. Beignets, beignet. And we'll see. Kate never talked to you.
No, never did.
We can't get a hold of her. Unless her husband's on the show, Kate, are you not? Don't you listen to us?
No.
We expect to hear from you more than we hear your husband.
She must be listening to I don't know.
She listening
Alice.
to Bobby Brown or something like that. Is there something going on? Are they doing that Halloween stuff over there on Alice already? Damn.
All right, I'm headed to the Touchdown Club, boys.
What?
We got Razorback Rewind or the Weekend Review, whatever you guys want to do. Thanks to
we're going to do all of it. Actually,
Hawks Home. So.
And Josh, I think on Mondays what I'd like to do is I'd like to do a compilation, not a constipation, of the entire 3.5 hours before Baz leaves, and then we just run that the last 30 minutes of the show.
Of the first 3.5
Honestly,
hours?
listen, we can make it last as long as the zone's opening. We'll be right back. Thanks, Baz. We'll see you there in a minute and see what the vegetable medley will be. Oh, and before I forget, let me tell you this right now. It's Big Monday at your family market stores. Premium for the price of mid-grade. That's the way it works. Malvern, Shannon Hills, Pangburn, Hot Springs, Mayflower, and real soon in Worcester. It's Duke's birthday. That's why I'm playing this. I like Oreo.
Did you watch Ozark? So, do you remember when they use Oreo Speedwagon to launder money when they come to the casino? So Marty opens a casino and they have that like dental convention.
I don't know. See, I didn't catch that. Okay.
And the best part is like he's like Oreo Speedwagon. He's like, why do you guys want Oreo Speedwagon? And I think one of the dental guys is like, dude, everybody loves the wagon. And I'm like,
everybody loves the wagon.
The wagon.
Everybody loves the wagon. Let me ask you a question before we go to break then, since you brought up Ozark. Is that a show that you can go back and start from the beginning and watch again? Is Sopranos a show? You already know everything, though.
You know what's funny?
Can you do that?
I think Ozark you can. I miss Tony so much is why. Like I miss Tony. I miss hanging out with Tony and Chris and all them.
So do I.
And that's why I rewatch.
Okay.
Shows like Breaking Bad and Ozark can be hard to rewatch because like it's dark. It is
dark.
not a nice view of the world.
Yeah, and everybody's got. You know what? What's weird is that those shows are different. I mean, I can watch Seinfeld every single day and see a part of it, and I know what's going to happen. But when you're losing characters like
people
Ozark,
you spend time with,
it's going to be
hard.
good. Sopranos different story, maybe because I like them. All right, we'll be right back. It is 9:30 on a Monday. Here we go. Everybody loves the wagon.
Caleb Wooden gets in the zone with Justin and DJ, courtesy of Blue Collar Consulting, helping business owners lead with confidence and plan with purpose. Online at bluecollargrowth.com.
This is Sports Center.
3 Arkansas Division I teams in action this week and a stunner in Jonesboro. After losing 4 straight games, Arkansas State takes down Texas State 31-30. It was Jalen Rayner who found the end zone with 4 seconds left in the game that helped the Red Wolves take down the Bobcats. Rayner threw for 248 yards and 2 touchdowns. He rushed for 92 yards and 2 scores as well. And finally, UAPB fell this weekend 51-7 against Texas Southern. Arkansas was on the bye. They take on the Tennessee Volunteers next Saturday at 3:15 right here on 103.7 The Buzz. The Hog Wild pregame show with Trey Schapp and David Bazzell will be live from Knoxville at 11 a.m. In the GAC this weekend, Harding remains undefeated, a 65-0 victory for the Bison against East Central. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Rain showers likely, and some rain may be a little heavy at times today. It's a 70% chance of rain and just a high of 77 here in Little Rock. A 70% chance of rain continues tonight, although the rain may be a little lighter, and we'll have a low of 69 degrees tonight. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Flight by Yingling and 103.7 The Buzz have your chance to win a VIP experience at AT&T Stadium. 4 tickets to see the Cowboys take on the Eagles November 23rd, along with 4 passes to the Silver Star Tailgate presented by Flight by Yingling. 4 passes at AT&T Stadium for a tour and 1 night at a hotel. Register to win at 1037thebuzz.com or look for the QR code wherever you buy Flight by Yingling. It's brought to you by Flight by Yingling and 103.7 The Buzz.
David Bazzell here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They are a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
You asked for a premium boat at an accessible price, and Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports delivered. Introducing the new Vexus Defender, starting at under $32,000. Unlike other brands, the Defender boasts an all-welded, high-performance hull, hydraulic steering, and custom fiberglass components that give you a stronger, smoother, and drier ride. For 42 years, our award-winning family business has put sportsmen first. Experience the difference at Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports at Hot Springs or Little Rock location, or on the web at traderbills.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Travel season is here, but you need something a little more roomy without the big price tag. How about a different way to buy? With Fitz Auto, a great selection of cars, SUVs, trucks, perhaps even something to pull behind your new truck. You know what they say about trucks? You never knew you wanted one until you need one. Fitz Auto offers in-house financing with an interest rate you can live with. Shop online at fitzauto.com or stop by anytime on Stagecoach at the Curve. Fitz Auto, offering you a different way to buy since 1986.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
That's right. All the birthdays. Yeah, Redbone, I need to make a song out of Time for Me to Fly. Yes. Where are the hot mics at? Was it you, Josh?
They weren't. The person thought the conversation we were having about the wagon was off-air one.
But it was off-air, but your mic was on?
No, they thought it was. That was meant to be on air.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. They just misconstrued
Oh,
it.
dig it. Well, because I know I leave you up in here and I didn't know. Yeah, very good. Hey, how about my Hot Springs Trojan High School football team? They beat Hope over the week on Friday night. Ever heard of it? Because I haven't seen you do any high school wrap up. So how did your team game go?
We had a dog walk, as they say.
I don't even know what that means, but I think
Blowout.
it sounds awesome.
A blowout.
That's what a dog walk. Oh, dog walk.
They scored. It was 55-0, I think.
Where do they get dog walk in a blowout? Is that because of what dogs do on people's lawns?
Well, you walk the dogs. So, the dog is the team losing, and the owner is walking them.
Nobody caught my song where I went drier than an August log. Nobody caught that. Such a great line. I mean, it's a great line. I don't know why Justin Moore didn't use it. Probably because he's got 13 number ones, and I have less than that. All right, what do we got, Josh? It is Morning Mayhem, Roger Scott, Josh Neighbors. No Justin Moore. He should be on tomorrow. No Kate Moore. She's not listening when her husband's not on. And Basil is gone to get ready for the Touchdown Club. Should be a fun show or a fun program today. Good meal. Listen to the coach from ASU come by, one of the sharp dressers in college football. Now watch him wear a Bielema gray suit. But no, I always thought Butch was a sharp dresser, and he's come down in hostile territory. I think Hunter came down in hostile territory because he didn't want to answer any of the questions that he was going to be peppered with, and he'd already had it against Baz. Had an HO for Baz because of Baz's comments about the other stuff. But, Hunter's a big boy. Put your big boy $1 million a year pants on.
Not sure the Touchdown Club in Little Rock should be a enemy territory.
Shouldn't be, but it was.
Yeah.
You talking about for Butch?
No, for Hunter.
No, and it's not.
I'm saying that's his problem. Not like that. It's it normally is. I'm saying that the fact that it is a hostile territory speaks to the job he's done, or not the job.
Yeah, that's right. And for the most part, it wasn't hostile territory because nobody there would say one thing to his face. You know what I mean? I don't mean that in a bad way. It's not going to be negative. He was going to be treated with respect. As every guest is, but he came in already hot. Because of the Bass thing. Do you listen to any of the other radio shows in the area? Yeah, and not just on the Buzz, but in any of the other ones, like the ESPN broadcast of say, Matt Jones and Phil Elson.
No.
Do you do that?
No.
Okay. And you don't listen to Chuck and those guys?
I mean, it's we have enough variety on the Buzz. I think every show's a bit different, but to me, mostly, Honestly, I like to hear what fans think and then what the national media thinks about Arkansas situations, because we're kind of in the ecosystem, so I kind of like to get out of the ecosystem to hear about what people think about Arkansas.
Okay, all right, your ecosystem. I'm not going to hit the button. It is. Do you have something for us?
I do.
All right, what are we doing?
We're gonna call it Razorback Rewind and switch that. We'll play the rewind intro.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do that, and then we'll play the snapshot intro. But the rewind. It's a bye week, so there's no game. So we're just going to thank Hawks Homes really fast here.
Do it.
Another edition of Arkansas football is in the books. Let's listen back on how it all went down for the Hogs. This is your Razorback Rewind, brought to you by Hawks Homes in Conway and Bryant. Let Hawks Homes help you design your new home, lake house, or duck club. Check out Hawks Homes inventory in Bryant and Conway, or online at hawkshomes.net.
We're going to go with a little bit of a remix.
We are through another weekend of big games, exciting upsets, and electrifying performances. Let's take a look back at this weekend's best. It's time for your Saturday and Sunday snapshot. The results.
And flags down. That fires to Tony. He's running free. Malachi Tony posting free is going to take this all the way to the pylon. He's going to come back. And they signal touchdown, but it was a flag right at the line of scrimmage.
Actually didn't come back. Anticlimactic call. But the big result of the weekend, Miami 28, Florida State 22. It was not that close.
Yeah.
Florida State scored 19 points in the fourth quarter to make this game somewhat close. Malachi Tony has 7 catches for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns. The true freshman from Miami, one of those outstanding young guys out there. Receiver is one of those positions where you can play young, Offensive line, a little bit tougher. Tight end, quarterback, tougher to play younger. Receiver, man, if you can burn, you can catch. You can burn, you can catch, no matter what age you are. So, to me, Miami is the best line of scrimmage team in the country both ways. And, man, Roger, this is old school you. Like they're mean and nasty. They want to run the ball.
That is
on
old
you.
school.
They want to get after the quarterback, and they've done a
Hadn't
lot
seen
of
it in a
both
long
this year.
time. They're number 2 in the country behind Ohio State.
They are in the rankings, but I think they're a
Right.
better team. Like they got a better resume. They beat Notre Dame. They've beat USF badly. They've beaten Florida State, and they beat Florida.
Yeah,
So, I mean, they've got their hit list is pretty good.
Absolutely, yeah. They're not cupcakes.
No. All right, here we go.
The biggest upset.
And they have not had a lead this season as well. They might have one right here. Reaching for the pylon. Touchdown, UCLA. Quasi Gilmer stretches it out for the score.
Watch the quarterback on this play. Get the quarterback.
Nico fires. End zone touchdown. And it's Adi Malala.
What?
Will he use his legs here? Yes, he will. And he's in. Touchdown. Nico Iamaleava for the score. Javian Thomas leading the way. Again in the gun. Iamaleava. And he's in again. Touchdown. Ball came out at the end, but he crossed the plane. 3rd and goal at the 7. Iamaleava scans the field. Nico's going to take off. Nico to the end zone. Touchdown.
5 touchdowns for Nico Iamaleava. He used to be at Tennessee, now at UCLA. UCLA goes through a coaching change. You heard that right, Roger. They had not led once this year.
How about that?
And this is their 5th game.
That's. I want to hear that morning show.
Yeah.
I want to hear what's going on down there.
Yeah. And then former head coach at UCLA, Rick Neuheisel, his son Jerry, takes over the play calling. And there's a lot of great video over the weekend of Rick, who I used to work with when I was at XM. Really awesome, cool dude.
Name
by all
dropper.
accounts. Yeah, no, he's just a really good guy.
Good guy,
and,
good dude.
And for him to talk about watching his kid, he said, it doesn't matter what you're
He
doing
got
in
choked
life.
up. That's exactly right.
And whatever your kid's doing, whether it's tap dancing or singing, whatever, you just want to see him do well.
I didn't hear him say the tap dancing.
He said something about it might have been singing, whatever. The
yeah,
point
you
being,
went tap dancing.
Right, but
you said tap dancing. What's going on in your head is what I want to know.
I wanted to make sure I gave him the right accreditation.
Well, he did it because he said that it doesn't matter what your kid's doing. Whenever you see him do well, you're proud of that. So,
yeah, and that was awesome to see.
Exactly.
And also for Nico, a guy who's taking a lot of flack and right or wrong, he was fantastic. He was awesome in this game to watch. And their offensive line is bad. And he, when it comes to pass protection,
right,
he was amazing in this game. He's running all over the place, making plays. And for a team that's 0-4, for a quarterback who's gone through what he's gone through, he hadn't quit. And he's getting paid enough, so he shouldn't quit either. But to see somebody like that lead, that's what leadership looks like, the way he played the other day. So credit to him, credit to UCLA. They're the best performance and the biggest upset of the week. So Nico, 5 touchdowns and a upset as a 27.5-point underdog.
Rare.
There you go.
Very good. Well, thank you, Josh. Thank you for that. And thank you to
Hawks Homes.
Thank you, Hawks Homes, which started out for our movie review. We
Let's
appreciate
do
that.
reviews.
We'll get back that. We'll get to that soon. Now, I heard Bill Vickery yesterday talking with, I don't know if it was Todd or the guy in
Isn't Stats doing well this year on
Stats? Yes,
Sundays?
Stats right there. Where Chad Morris's son is kicking butt. Where's Chad Morris's boy playing?
University of Virginia.
That's it. University of Virginia is where Chad Morris's son doing.
Yeah.
And where are they right now? Do you know?
They're 5-1. They beat Louisville in overtime. I'll tell you what, Roger. He's he's one of those guys who it didn't go well for him at a variety of stops.
Sure.
But he's a grown man playing a boy's game. When he runs, he lowers his shoulder and knows that usually more times than not he's going to be the stronger guy. He's got the
Makes
grown
me
man
want to
strength.
watch a little bit of Virginia ball to see what he's doing.
Yeah, he's a grinder. He was a talented kid. I think maybe having the last name got him a little bit of a higher rating than he actually should have had.
May have been, and we had 12 quarterbacks at that time.
Yeah.
You had Chad Morris, you had Jerry Jones's grandson, you had Felipe Franks, KJ Jefferson, KJ Jackson, all kinds of KJs.
And he's become a really good player.
And now look at what he's doing.
Yeah.
All right, very good, very good. All right, outstanding. And your Skins came back. I thought the Skins were going to get beat up yesterday.
Yeah, they were down 10-0, scored 27 in
Yeah.
a row unanswered, aided by a couple red zone turnovers by the Chargers.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I look at it and I go, I can't stand the Skins. I just can't stand them. As a Cowboy fan, you can't.
Yeah, no.
You can't.
I know.
So I wasn't rooting against them just because of you.
Right. LOL. But
But on that one, and I was rooting against the Skins because look, the Cowboys are third in the rankings now behind Philadelphia and you guys. And then I was rooting for the Bills for Ballantyne, and they couldn't go undefeated. Maybe that's a good loss for Buffalo if there are such a thing. We'll see where we stand. Where do the Hogs play next week? After Tennessee. It's A&M at home. Okay, very good. The reason I asked that is so I can start working on a song for them in case something goes on. I need to start thinking about that one. But that's what it is. Roger Scott, Josh Neighbors, thank you for that update. We just told you about the pro football, the only ones that we care about, obviously, with what New England did to Buffalo. That happened yesterday. And the Hot Springs Trojans beating Hot Springs Trojans. One loss, I believe. One loss for the Hot Springs Trojans. I may have to catch a high school game down there sometime this year. I'd look forward to it. I hadn't been to a Hot Springs Trojan game since I worked the sidelines with R.J. Hawk and Bob White. That may have been the last time that I saw Bob White wear a shirt during the ball game. But anyway, all right, well, we'll be back and we'll wrap this thing up and send it out to Justin and DJ. Christian is down the hall getting ready for that award-winning show called The Zone. And then we'll do the Touchdown Club, and we'll be back. I think we're in studio all this week. I believe we are. And then next week, I think we're out of club with that. That being said, it is 9:46. We'll be right back. Hey, y'all. Roger Scott here, and I don't have to tell you it's hot outside. You can figure that up all by yourself when you touch your steering wheel at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That thing's going to brand you like a head of cattle. So you want to beat the heat? Make Family Market stores your fill-up stop. Whether you're pulling into one of their convenience stores or grocery store locations, you're walking into cool air, great deals, and big-time savings. Grab yourself a large fountain drink, sweet tea, or lemonade, and boom, 5 cents off per gallon at the pump. Mornings more your speed? A large cup of community coffee gets you another 5 cents per gallon, and that's before your first sip. And don't forget that Family Market Rewards card. Use it inside the store to save even more on snacks, drinks, and whatever you need, and stack those savings when you gas up outside. And you'll find these deals in Pangburn, Malvern, Shannon Hills, Mayflower, and now Hot Springs. If there's not a Family Market store in your neck of the woods just yet, hold tight. One's coming. Family Market stores, cooling you down and filling you up.
I'm convinced you could take 2 players off a pro football team and have them play a pickleball team from the Little Rock Athletic Club of any age, and the Little Rock Athletic Club team would win every time. Why? It's year-round pickleball. At the Little Rock Athletic Club, people will witness the fitness.
Lost in the real estate jungle? Boundary or easement dispute? Title problem? Hire Lion Legal. There's no one better to protect your pride than our pride of Legal Lions. When in war, you need the roar. For exceptional communication and exceptional results in all real estate-related legal matters, hire Lion Legal to come roaring to the rescue.
Do you often worry you left the garage door open? With the LiftMaster Garage Door Opener powered by MyQ, you'll never worry again. You can control, secure, and monitor your garage from your smartphone anytime from anywhere through the MyQ app. As an authorized LiftMaster dealer, we have smart openers designed for your needs, including belt drive motors for ultra-quiet operation, integrated camera for live video streaming, and battery backup that lets you in when the power is out. Precision Garage Door of Central Arkansas. Garage door repair, new garage doors, and openers. Check us out at precisiondoorlittlerock.com.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
I'm retired, newly retired, so this was my first summer not working.
again. But I had problems with my shoulder. I mean, it was just like 1,000 needles going into my shoulder.
Mike didn't want surgery. 6 months in a sling was not how he planned to spend retirement. That's when he heard about QC Kinetics regenerative treatments.
It's a free appointment. And after the first treatment, the next day, I went out and played golf. The pain just wasn't there.
No drugs, no surgery. Just your body's own natural healing power. Orthobiologic concentrated and placed exactly where you need them to go to work.
I couldn't have asked for a better experience. I don't want to take on Mike Tyson, but he'd know I was there.
Now Mike's heading back to QC Kinetics to get his knees treated.
It changed my first summer being retired. It's one I can remember instead of regret.
Get back to doing what you love. Call QC Kinetics today to schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
The Grove Hunting Club in Jefferson County is first class, recognized nationally for some of the best guided waterfowl hunts in the South, and their deer herd keeps growing annually. New this year, you can deer hunt in Arkansas or at their new hunting ranch in Texas. The Grove's 13,000 square foot main lodge in Arkansas can accommodate 50 hunters with 30 private rooms, a locker room, and a pro shop, and several private cabins and a secondary lodge. Call 870-692-3221, thegrovehuntingclub.com.
Paradise is found all this October at Southland Casino Hotel. Survive the odds at our Tiki Trials Island getaway, and you could escape on an all-inclusive tropical vacation or win your share of more than $100,000 in free play. Join us Saturdays in October and claim your island destiny. And on Fridays, our Tribe Vibe $100,000 free play giveaway offers free play prizes for you and your tribe members. Learn more at southlandcasino.com. Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and light maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Paid depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
Did Josh miss another curse word in a movie clip? Let us know at 501-661-1037. Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
Hey, Little Rock, this is JT the Brick, and you're listening to the Jacked Up Guy on KABZ 103.7 The Buzz.
Yeah! 9:52 on a Monday. Morning Mayhem, Roger Scott, Josh Neighbors, David BAZZEL is headed out to the Touchdown Club as we speak. Justin Moore should be on tomorrow. Speaking of the Touchdown Club, as we speak, out there is the fearless leader of the zone, Justin Acre. Are you there?
Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, Justin.
David, Justin.
I'll get you.
How are you?
I'm doing good, Bubba. You?
I'm good.
Are you?
I am.
Okay,
Ready
man.
for a visit with Coach Jones?
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to that, too. I hope he comes in. Feeling good after that win, big time. He needed that when he hadn't had one in a minute, so that's got to feel good. And then coming into this Touchdown Club, because I know for the longest time most everybody calls it it's a Razorback Touchdown Club, but it's a Little Rock Touchdown Club, and everybody in Arkansas is they're welcome in there, and we follow them all. At least I do. I pull for every one of them, no matter who they are, and I hope Jonesboro and ASU realizes that as well. So hopefully ASU fans will be there today to show the support for their head coach.
I hope so, too.
Yeah, me too.
Looking forward to that. We're going to talk to Trey Biddy, too, Raj, from Tiretown Point S down in Benton. Get his thoughts on the week ahead for Arkansas. It's Tennessee Hate Week. Are you ready?
Yeah. I didn't even realize that I had on a Tennessee a volunteer orange shirt today. Didn't even think about it. I know. I just thought, you know what? I'm feeling kind of orangey. And so there it was. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I mean, you saw the Oaklawn Sports app, dude. It's 69.5 over-under, 13.5. And you guys know numbers more than I do since you have a show with Young Money down that way. What is that number, that 13.5? Is that respect? Is that too low? What?
That's probably reasonable.
See, I don't
That's a
understand
reasonable number.
the 69.5 I get. That's the most that.
Do you?
The over. Yeah, well, only because It's the most I think that the Razorbacks have been in this year, but with over 40 points average is what the Vols have been doing. So you expect a Bobby Petrino team to score 20, 25, depending on the Vols defense, the vaulted Vols defense.
Mm-hmm.
Vaunted. So I mean, what do you think? Am I wrong? What do you know about the Tennessee Volunteers
I'm
defense?
wrong so much. I don't know. I do like. I mean, my first blush would be that Arkansas covers and it's under, but I hope they can make it within 14. I hope they can keep it closer than that. I don't know. I don't know what to expect this week, Raj. I mean, the big question is going to be how's the defense respond, right? So, to the new coach.
And I think they do. I think David BAZZEL asked this morning, who do you think is better prepared? I think that was the phrase he used, Josh. Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, who was better prepared for this game since both of the teams have been had an off week? And I said hopefully it wasn't a homerism, that I think the Razorbacks are going to be better prepared just by virtue of who their new head coach is, and that he is not timid at all. He's stepping right back into shoes that he had someone else fill for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense what I'm saying is the Volunteers maybe – I don't know if they're not paying too much attention to
also,
us.
they kind of do the same thing. They are very their offense is their offense.
Say again?
Their offense is their offense. Like they run a very, very basic style of offense that is going to try to create space and box advantages. And I don't think that changes for them against Arkansas. I think Arkansas is going to have to be the ones who are more prepared to do something extra to win this game. Tennessee kind of just has to prepare them to be Tennessee. Not something
I think. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't imagine Arkansas's defense playing a whole lot worse than they have. So that's encouraging.
Right.
By the way, it should be pointed out, Arkansas has not lost to an unranked team yet this year.
Ooh, okay. Very
Memphis
good.
back in the top 25.
Unranked, no unranked team. Yeah, so everybody.
All the teams Arkansas has lost to are ranked currently.
They currently ranked. Were they ranked when we played them?
No, but
okay.
Memphis wasn't ranked. But
and
they
look
are
at
now.
Memphis now. The first team with that's bowl eligible.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
haven't lost a game yet.
Yeah.
And then Ole Miss is obviously ranked. Notre Dame's ranked. So
right.
Yeah, I mean,
it'll be a mid-afternoon game next week, and I'm sure we've got plenty of time to chop it up with the next couple of days. I know Baz and Trey will be flying out on Thursday afternoon to get ready to do what they do on away games. But today it's all about, as far as Touchdown Club and all, it's going to be about Arkansas State and what's going on there. So look forward to that. Who else do you got? Did you already mention everything?
Yeah, just Trey Biddy.
Okay.
And then we're going to chop up what was a. I mean, look, we had, as you guys already talked about, we had upsets all over the place.
Yeah.
So
how about the GAC?
It's good to see all the Arkansas teams win. I mean, we had some things to cheer about this weekend. UCA pulled out a close one, so there were some good things that happened around the state this weekend.
Yeah, I think so. And what about who? I don't even know. Are you still a Saints fan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got win number one, buddy.
Huh?
Can't win them all, but can win one.
You kind of hope
good.
that they do. Yeah, listen.
That may say more about the Giants, Roger, than it says about the Saints. They stink.
Oh, my gosh, listen, there's only one person that stinks worse than that, and that's a Jets fan.
I was just going to say, think about being a New York football fan right now. How miserable.
You know what? And they don't. And you know what? And I don't know what New York has. I mean, if you're New York,
Yankees.
but you
got clubbed twice.
You don't root for anybody in college. You don't have college up that way, do you? You just do pro.
I'm sorry, Rutgers.
Yeah. But nobody's cheering on
Syracuse.
Yeah, absolutely. I see what you did there. But yeah, I mean, they're all about the sports franchises up there, and rightly so.
Yeah, it's all about pro sports in that market for sure. The Mets just narrowly missed the playoffs. The Yankees have gotten blasted, and the football teams stink. Go Knicks.
All right, listen, we'll go where you are at the Touchdown Club, and everybody stay tuned and listen to The Zone. Justin Acree, DJ, and Christian will be bringing that to you. For Josh, Baz, Justin Moore, my name is Roger Scott, and we thank you for listening to Morning Mayhem. We'll see you in the morning.
Fellas, this sports season is game on at Synergenics and Low T Center, your TRT MVPs. Want to get fit like an MVP? Book a free TRT consultation. Automatically enter a chance to win autographed sports memorabilia or tickets to a major sporting event. Winners selected every week. Female patients also eligible. Book now at TRTMVP.com.
This December 5th, Oaklawn presents An Old English Christmas with Herman's Hermits, starring Peter Noon, live in Oaklawn's Event Center. Enjoy a night of nostalgic holiday magic as Peter Noon performs classic 60s hits along with timeless holiday favorites.